Understanding women and increasing your dating success starts with Donovan Sharp's massive collection of award-winning books and courses. Get off to a fast start and jumpstart your masculine renaissance with the 49 Laws of Sharp. The 49 Laws of Sharp is the perfect quick start guide for any man new to this community looking for the answers that keep them up at night after a bad experience with a woman. So many men ask themselves, why did she cheat? How could I not see this coming? Why did I miss the signs? And how can I avoid this in the future? The 49 Laws of Sharp will answer these questions and many more. This will give you a rock-solid foundation upon which to build, develop, and cultivate your newfound identity, and put you miles ahead of your competition. Most men have never had access to this valuable information, let alone understand and apply it. But the 49 Laws of Sharp will give you an unfair advantage over men and women. This treasure trove of valuable knowledge is available in audio, video, ebook, and paperback. Next, supplement your newly acquired foundational knowledge, supercharge your dating life with Donovan's 25-hour course, How to Master the Game. How to Master the Game will teach you the ins and outs of the player life, overcoming approach anxiety, identifying women who you want to approach, text game, first date principles and logistics, avoiding the friend zone, and so much more will be covered extensively. Also included are the bonus podcasts that will cover how to dress, Tinder game, and much more. Put simply, How to Master the Game will turn you into a stone-cold assassin with the ladies. Available in video and audio format. If you're not the kind of guy who wants to live the bachelor life, or you've had your fill of the player life and are looking for something a little more fulfilling, How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up is a must. Donovan's 5-part, 7-hour audio course will show you step-by-step how to find, cultivate, and sustain a solid, healthy relationship. Everything from selecting the right woman, to coaching and correction, to what to do between the sheets. How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up will guide you through the entire process of building the kind of woman you want and need. The strategies and techniques in this course are exactly what Donovan does in his own relationship to this day. And he is living proof that women can be beneficial to men provided they have the right instruction. And finally, the ultimate weapon all men are looking for in terms of being able to read and understand women, Donovan Sharp's revolutionary, one-of-a-kind course that has been called the Cheat Code. Womanese. Womanese is the first and only course of its kind that gives men the raw and honest truth about what women really mean when they communicate verbally. Womanese translates female communication with shocking accuracy and has changed the dating lives and relationships of men the world over. So many men have avoided disaster because of the preciseness and sheer volume of material in this course, which contains over 600 translations. How cool would it be to be able to see through a woman's BS and act accordingly right then and there, rather than getting blindsided when it's too late? What would it be like to have the ability to read a woman like a book based only on what she says? These abilities will be at your disposal with Womanese. Women won't be able to lie to you, cheat on you, deceive you, or take advantage of you. The time and money you'll save pays for the course almost immediately. Womanese is available in video, audio, ebook, and paperback format and can be purchased one volume at a time or all at once. Men in his community often state that the best investment a man can make is in himself. Donovan's extensive educational materials will take your life to the next level. And the only place you can get this life-changing knowledge is tsracademy.com. Link in description.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Testing. What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to the 903rd edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity, misogyny, and small bleep energy. Guys, we're going to get right to it. We're going to get right to it. We're going to go ahead and get right into the main event. So, friend of the show, good friend of mine, Myron Gaines, one half of the Fresh and Fit podcast, sat down with the lovely and really not so talented Cheon Reynolds. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Before we do that, let's take a look at who Ms. Reynolds is. According to her LinkedIn, let me blow this up so you guys can see it. Now, according to her LinkedIn, she is a creative producer / presenter at Standout TV. Then before that, she was a social media manager at KISS Athletics Limited. Before that, she was director of public relations at Pivas Brentwood Limited. It does not appear that there is anything otherwise impressive about Ms. Reynolds other than the way she looks. Now, I could be wrong, and so I went and I took a look at her Instagram, and my suspicions were confirmed. And again, this is nothing, I want you guys to understand this. This is nothing against Ms. Reynolds. This is nothing against her at all. But all Cheon Reynolds is, she's a good-looking woman with a British accent who interviews guys she wants to sleep with. That's it. And if we've learned anything about modern women over the last, I don't know, maybe 10 to 15 years, is that extremely attractive women, almost all of them are monetized or sponsored in some way, shape, or form. In other words, they use their looks, they use their physical beauty to make a living. Nothing wrong with that at all. But let's call a spade, as I have said about Courtney. Actually, Courtney Ryan, believe it or not, Courtney Ryan has actually started creating some worthwhile content. It's still pretty boring, but now she's asking questions to people on the outside, civilians, non-content creators, very interesting questions about dating. And listen, Courtney doesn't need my approval. Clearly she does not. She just needs YouTube's. and she's good to go. So I will give Courtney Ryan credit for at least creating content that people, might actually want to watch, instead of her just running off at the mouth, fence straddling, fence sitting, et cetera, et cetera. But Cheon, and again, Cheon, good looking dude, good looking lady, good looking woman. She's got nice legs. She's got a nice hourglass figure. There's her with Fresh. By the way, spoiler alert, I'm going to react to her interview with Fresh tomorrow. Yeah, Cheon Reynolds doesn't have any talent, guys. She didn't have any talent. There's nothing otherwise impressive about her. She is a good-looking woman who interviews guys she wants to sleep with. I think that's about it. Whoever Standout TV is or was, they did a very good job selecting the host. And you guys can see that in almost every one of these photos that she takes with these dudes, there are signs of attraction. Again, not a bad thing. But again, let's not pretend that the reason she got this particular job or assignment is because of what's upstairs. Nope. Cheon she's as basic as the average rank and file modern woman. She happens to look better than most women. She has a British accent. She doesn't sound like she's from the dodgy pot of town, right? I think she says brother instead of brother, things like that. I don't know. It's different dialect. But yes, you can see that Ms. Reynolds is every bit the, Instagram, trying to stay away from the bad words, basically an Instagram 304, just like the rest of them. She is 32 years old. Obviously, she's still attractive. But I think that's the only thing that is impressive about her. Shout out to her for getting a job that just literally just, she got the job because she looks good and she speaks well. That's really what it is. No hate, no shade. It is what it is. But I want people to understand. I want people to understand that good-looking women are often given a little bit more credit for their cerebral brawn than they really should, right? Like these are all the typical Instagram posts that women like her tend to post, right? And we can see there's a bruise on the thigh there. That probably either that's a birthmark or she got smashed out last night. My money's probably on the latter. Again, highly, highly attractive, but I will say it one more time. And again, no shade. The reason she has this job is because she's attractive. There's nothing that qualifies her for this position other than the fact that she is attractive. That's it. She's attractive and she speaks well and she has a British accent. On YouTube, I guess that could make her a novelty. But you can see that in every one of these photos with these guys, she's leaning in, there's choosing signals, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that being said, again, no shade on Ms. Reynolds. No shade on Ms. Reynolds. But let's not pretend that she is a brilliant... Let's not pretend that she's this brilliant thinker. Let's not pretend that she just exudes... No, Cheon Reynolds is a basic female. That's it. All of that said, Myron Gaines, and I haven't watched any of this, by the way. I haven't watched any of this. So you guys are going to be watching. For those of you who haven't seen it, like I have, you guys are going to get my raw and organic reaction. And I'm looking forward to this because Myron has really, really brushed up on his conversational skills when it comes to this stuff. Shout out to Sean Morris with the $5 super chat. Appreciate that very, very much. Says don't get to catch your live shows too often, but COVID is keeping me home. Love what you do and keep it up, Donovan. Absolutely. I hope you get well soon, my friend, Mr. Morris. I hope you get well soon, and thank you very, 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 very much for the support. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started here.
I'm not going to let a girl look at my phone.
Why?
Because I'm going to have other girls in there. 100%.
Hi, I'm Simon Reynolds, and I'm back. New season, new dates. And to be honest with you, I'm not impressed with the dating scene.
I think 99% of the world's problems would be solved if females walked through life with their body count on their forehead.
Woo! Some high scores.
I thought we might as well do the date properly.
Ah, see, I like this. And I've definitely given some low scores.
So, like, I'd just say Venus Caribbean langers with nice jocks.
Oh my God. It's time to find a man that can tick all the boxes. Do you know what?
You know, this is funny. So I didn't realize that that's what this is. And I guess I forgot about the fact that she calls these dates. That's not an accident. It's almost like, and I think this is why Myron is going to do very well with, is that how to pronounce her name? I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name. Is it Chian or Chian? Anyway, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But the fact that she is, it's almost like, her show is almost like a dating game. She says, let's see if we can find a guy that checks off all the boxes, as though they want to qualify to her. One thing that I know about Myron Gaines, one thing that I love about Myron Gaines is that he is impervious to female beauty. This is why he is good at what he does. Oh, Chian. Okay, okay. Chian. Okay, Chian. Thank you, King Life. Myron is impervious to female beauty. And that's what makes him very, very good at what he does.
Isn't actually any red flags. Wow.
Oh, Cheyenne. Oh, got it. Okay.
Myron Gaines. I'm here to go on a date, I think. Or a debate. I don't know. Someone put a bag over my head and told me to show up here, and they just brought me here.
You go on a lot of dates?
Ooh. We're in England, so I can't invoke the fifth. Damn, what do you guys say when you don't want to incriminate yourself here in England?
No comment?
Yeah, okay, no comment.
By that, I'm judging you're a one-night kind of guy.
2 to 3. I try to keep my retention somewhat high. I need a good rating on, what do you guys use here?
Attaboy.
You guys use TripAdvisor? It's in 1997? What the hell?
Can Cheyenne ask you whatever she likes?
Yeah, I got nothing to hide unless it's like former government stuff, but other than that, I'll say whatever that I can disclose.
Yeah, and finally, are you ready?
I think so. I don't know. The dudes that kidnapped me and brought me here, they said it would be fun. I don't know.
It's so funny how they frame this show. Are you ready? Like Cheyenne is some, again, she's attractive, to be sure. But again, there's nothing otherwise impressive about her. As a matter of fact, just based on her Instagram,
She belongs to the streets.
And I'll just leave it at that.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Myron,
you.
pleasure to meet you.
Myron.
You gonna give me a hug or what?
Oh,
Don't be
okay,
awkward.
hug. Nice to
Nice
meet
to meet
you.
you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Chilling.
You smell nice.
Thank you. I try.
You smell nice. Uh-oh. Indicator of attraction number 1. Stephen Mitchell, $2 says, are we going to do the uncut one? I was not aware that there's an uncut one. So if there's an uncut version of this, somebody please send me a link. Put it in, whatever the case may be. Because I would love to do that.
He made me hug him. I don't know why I done that.
He made me hug him. I don't know why I done that. The reason you done that is because he's attractive. Look at her face. She's clearly attracted to him. Again, this is not an indictment on Ms. Reynolds. This is not an indictment on Ms. Reynolds, but she said he made me hug him. I don't know why I did that. Well, because he's tall. He's clearly attractive to you. He's a man about his shit, and he's 6'4". It's funny. I don't know why women have such a hard time admitting that they did something because they were attracted to a man. I have no idea why. She's like, he made me hug him. I don't know why I did that. Well, because Myron is tall, good looking, he's rich, and he smells good. And immediately, as soon as she made contact with him, she says, you smell good. Gentlemen, when a woman tells you smell good, that is a woman hitting on you. Okay? That is a woman hitting on you 11 times out of 10. If she is not attracted to you, but you still smell good, guess what? She's not going to tell you smell good. This is how women break the ice. Oh, you smell good. What are you wearing? Creed Aventus, Bad Boy from Carolina Herrera. My personal favorite, Aqua de Jo, something like that. But when a woman tells you, oh, you smell good, that is an indicator of interest. Stephen Mitchell, $2 says, Myron said it will be released Sunday. Okay, perfect. I guess I'll do it then.
So, how are you?
Chilling.
Chilling?
Doing well, yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
How about yourself?
I'm good, thank you. Good. It's a bit hot in here though, so my hands are a
Yeah,
bit like,
it is warm.
Let's rewind this. A lot of guys are like, oh, you stop it too much. You're watching the wrong show. Watch your body language. Watch your body language, guys. Watch your body language.
So nice.
Thank you, I try.
Watch this. So right here,
We hug him.
he made me hug him. Do you see the twinkle in her eye? He made me hug him. Does it sound like she is telling a story that she doesn't like? No. She liked the fact that he made her hug him. She likes that. Look at the twinkle in her eyes.
I don't know why I've done that.
Well, because you want to bang him, and that's okay.
So how
Watch her body language, guys. So we just heard that, hey, how are you doing? He said, I'm chilling. Let's watch this with the sound down.
are you?
Watch this. Just watch. How about yourself? Look. You can see the body language, guys. You can see the body. This is the body language. Just watch. Look. The head toss to the back. This is an indicator of attraction. Do you see how she's leaning in? She's subconsciously closing the space between him. Watch the head toss. Watch the head toss. There it is. She's attractive. Or she's attracted to him. And why wouldn't she be? He's Myron Gaines.
Yeah, it is warm. I will say that. It's definitely warm, but it's called grilling, right? So.
Oh, I like that.
Attractive but typical girl.
So tell me about you, Myron.
There it is. He said attractive but typical girl. See? There you go. Myron has already figured her out. Attractive but typical girl. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Devin says you can see her bra. Her shirt is so low, trashy. Yes, that's not an accident. That's not an accident. This is who and what she is.
I'm a professional misogynist. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, she
loved by
likes
some,
that.
hated by many. Just on the internet, yeah.
On the internet. Yeah, we're both on the internet. I've seen.
It's a strange life.
Yeah,
Very
I've seen
strange.
some videos. You're not a fan of me, are you?
You know, I'm not a fan of many things.
Yeah.
You just happen to be in there maybe a little bit.
Why is that?
We disagree on some things.
I think we might get on though.
Oh, I think we might get on though. Gee, I wonder why. Could it be the fact that he's 6'4"? I don't know. Could it be the fact that he has a beautiful smile? Maybe. Is it the fact that he smelled good? I don't know. Maybe because he's a millionaire? Of course you're going to get on. Look, guys, I tell you this all the time. If a woman is attracted to you, it doesn't matter what you agree or disagree on.
That's why I'm like interested. Off to a great start. He hates me.
I think it's very important to be able to articulate your views, and if you don't agree with someone, it doesn't mean you have to hate them. But
Exactly.
you know, but I think being too agreeable is not good. Very
Really?
bad, especially as a man, because typically if a guy is too agreeable, you can't trust him.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
She's never
Because
heard
all
this
men
before.
want to get laid, and if you don't tell the truth and you're just being agreeable, well, he's trying to get laid and he's trying to lie as well. So.
Well, at least the man actually admits all men are trying to get laid.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's
There we go. Here we go. Right. So Myron just dropped the first truth bomb on her, something she's never heard before. The more agreeable a man is, the less you can trust him. She's like, oh, really? That turned her on. So clearly, not only does Myron know and understand female nature, he knows and understands male nature as well. And he's not afraid to tell her the truth. And yeah, Lorenzo Rock says, I love that Myron wore the fresh and fit shirt instead of a suit and tie. You want to, again, Myron's not here. Dude, one thing I will tell you about Myron, and he says it on his show all the time, he is not here to impress these girls. He's not. He is not here to impress these girls. He tells these girls all the time on Fresh and Fit, hey, look, check this out. I'm not trying to smash you. I'm not trying to date you. So you're not going to get out of pocket. You are not going to get out of pocket. There are some content creators. There are some content creators who shall remain nameless, who have more or less let women into their lives. Wait a minute. Oh, sorry, guys. There are some content creators who more or less have let women into their lives that they will never, ever, ever criticize in public. They will never criticize in public because maybe they're trying to impress this someone, right? Myron's not here for that. This is what makes him so good. Like I said at the top of the show, Myron is impervious to female beauty. He is. And this is what makes him good. He's not here to impress Cheyenne. He's not. And the fact that he's not there to impress Cheyenne already impresses Cheyenne.
absolutely pointless to have a female friend.
No, it's not pointless to have a female friend.
Very pointless. 100%. Why would guys sit there and be friends with girls? It's pointless. Stupid.
So you don't have any female friends?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
It's a waste of time.
How is it a waste of time?
Because women don't offer much utility to you as a guy.
What makes you think that?
Well, I mean, if you get in some kind of fight, she can't do nothing. What's she gonna do?
Right.
She's like, oh my God. It's like,
Why
and
would
then,
you want a woman
if
that
anything,
fights?
she's a liability. That's what I'm
No,
trying
but
to
a
say.
woman would fight. Like, I'd fight a woman for you if you're my man.
I don't want my girl.
Oh, wow. I'd fight a woman for you if you were my man. So she's all, wow. Myron's got this woman eating out of his hands. This woman just sat here. This conversation is 24 seconds old. And she has already told Myron that she would be willing to fight another woman for him. Wow. The attraction is palpable. It's palpable. What you guys, what you guys are going to see, you're going to see a masterclass in two different arenas. Number one, you're going to see the skill of Myron Gaines and his handle on these conversations in female nature. The other masterclass you're going to see is you're going to see that women absolutely cannot help what they're attracted to. They cannot hide their attraction. Women are incapable of hiding their attraction for men they're attracted to. And Cheyenne, my instincts are telling me right out of the gate, we are going to see signs of attraction at every turn.
Let's be involved in any type of physical confrontation.
Really?
That's not her job. That's my job.
Do you see how she's playing? Do you guys see how she's playing with her fingernails?
So I look at it like, if I'm with a girl, physical confrontation.
Watch.
Really?
That's not her
Look, do you see
job.
how she's playing with her fingernails? Playing with her fingers and all that? Again, sign of attraction. Strong eye contact.
That's my job. So I look at it like, if I'm with a girl and I'm supposed to protect her and provide for her, etc., I want that to be my woman. I'm not going to give that type of energy to like a friend. That's stupid. Why am I going to put my life on the line for a girl that doesn't even suck my dick? Wait, but is that too much there?
I think you should just be able to have a friendship with women, though.
Well,
Firstly, it's not always like men versus women. So I kind of feel like having female friends will give you that balance to understand, like, there's actually nice, normal women out there that aren't just trying to sleep with you, like, for your money or everything like that. We bring a lot of value.
What value do you bring? And again, Cheyenne's not really asking, she's not asking thought-provoking questions. She's asking basic questions. Well, I think men and women should be friends. Okay, all right.
I've interviewed almost 1,600 women now at this point, and I would say, without a shadow of a doubt, women are absolutely terrible at understanding what it takes to be attractive to women as a man. So their advice typically is not good at all.
No, their advice is terrible, actually.
1,600 women. Poor women. Men carry like a lot of like.
Oh, poor women. Oh, yeah. The way she said it, that's funny. Big Mo is in the chat with the $5 super chat. Love it. Myron and I was laughing throughout the entire reaction. The date had womanese studies written all over this from the beginning. Absolutely.
Like hurt, and they push it on women.
Okay. Hurt in what way?
Yeah, I think it's because, like, for example, this incel culture, which, like, respectfully, like your podcast really brings to life. You're just projecting onto women unnecessarily.
Oh, this is funny. So here we go with the sign language. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. So she just called Myron's podcast basically an incel podcast. You market to incels, guys who can't get laid, et cetera, and you're projecting the incel feelings onto the girls. She wishes.
Because there's a lot of good women. Like, I myself would say I'm a good woman. I don't do anything wrong. I'm very loyal. I'm a kind woman. And a lot of men will make the assumptions because of podcasts like yours and people and men like you to then push that onto me. I'm this kind of woman. I'm a gold digger and I'm this and that, and I'm not.
Okay, let me go ahead and correct her there. There's nothing wrong with being a gold digger. Okay? There's nothing wrong with being a gold digger. There's nothing wrong with a woman prioritizing a man's money in a relationship. Just like there's nothing wrong with a man prioritizing a woman's physical beauty. There's nothing wrong with being a gold digger. It is okay to like a man for his money, just like it's okay for me to like a woman because of her large breasts or her shapely backside or her flat stomach or her long hair. It is what it is. But let's just go back to, she talks about the fact that people make assumptions about her. Well, I don't know. People make assumptions about her. She's very, very loyal, et cetera, et cetera. Every other, again, there's a booty shot. There's a full body shot. She's hugging up on somebody. There's always cleavage. You can almost see her entire breast. I don't know why she's not sitting with her legs crossed. That's a little, I don't know why, the fact that she's not sitting with her legs crossed when she's wearing a skirt, that to me is a major red flag. Anytime, oh, well, there she is. She's sitting with her legs crossed there. Okay, very good. And of course, yeah, she's sitting with her legs crossed, but if we go up 2 or 3 inches, I can promise you we'll probably see the inside of her kidneys. So women like to complain about the fact that men make certain assumptions about them. Sweetheart, if you're wearing, men make assumptions about me, huh? What assumptions would they make about this photo? What assumptions would they make about this picture, Ms. Reynolds? Right? She clearly has, look, this is a short skirt. Dude, honestly, like, we may as well be looking at her vagina. But you're a good woman, you're loyal, and people make assumptions about you. Newsflash, ladies, if you present yourself like this, people are going to make assumptions about you. Like Ms. Reynolds just said. I'm gonna hide Kevin Samuels here for just a quick second. I'm gonna hide Kevin, rest in peace, just so I can illustrate to you guys. You see this about Nina? You see that right there? How many times has Nina been on Fresh and Fit and tried to act like the innocent girl? How many times has Nina been on Fresh and Fit acting like oh my God, I don't know how it really is. Guys don't hit on me and this and that. And I'm young and innocent. No, we know that Nina is a 304 because dude, she is a pro at working that backside. Danica Marie, dope discussions, dumb as a box of rocks, but what assumptions can we make about this woman? People don't want you to make assumptions. This is a woman who is supposed to be married. Does this look like a married woman to you? No, I don't think so. So Cheyenne can go on. She can go on and on about whatever assumptions people make. If you're wearing a 304's uniform, people are going to assume that you're a 304. That's just the way of the world.
Well, the reality is, would it be fair to say that most men, you said there's a whole incel culture, etc. Would it be fair to say that most guys are losers and don't really measure up?
I personally don't think that, but
keep it 1,000.
No, but I'm saying
keep it 1,000.
Virtue signaling. There it is. Virtue signaling. Myron asked her a direct question. You know most guys are losers, right? Well, I don't think most guys are losers. The virtue signaling.
I personally don't. Genuinely, I don't.
Okay. Law number 24 of the 49 Laws of Sharp states that the more a woman tries to convince you of something, the more likely it is that the opposite is true. Listen to this again. Listen to how many truth words she uses.
Don't think that, but
keep it 1,000.
No, but I'm saying
keep it 1,000.
No, I personally don't. Genuinely, I don't.
Okay.
I genuinely
being
don't.
politically correct. I'll keep it real since
yeah, right. She said it 3 times. You mean to tell me that this woman has never had conversation with her girlfriends about how most guys are losers? Come on, Ms. Reynolds.
Stop the cap.
You don't want to. Most guys, I'll be honest, are fat, losers, and don't have leadership qualities. And there's a whole bunch of reasons for that. And most women, quite frankly, are terrible. They're whores, fat, rude, crass, whatever it may be. And most of them don't qualify for a relationship, and most guys don't qualify to be the leader of said relationships. I think it goes on both parts. Okay, the men are weak, and the women, there's a bunch of issues there. So what we basically highlight on our podcast is you need to be the best version of yourself. And I think the thing is that guys are yearning for this because we've been lying to men for the better part of 5 to 6 decades about what being masculine and strong actually is. We've been demonizing it when in reality, guys need to become stronger. Because no woman wants a weak man, even though girls say dumb shit like, oh, well, I want you to be emotionally intelligent and get in tune with your feelings or whatever. Yeah. It's all a lie.
No.
Oh, see.
Okay. No, but I personally would like a man that's emotionally available and emotionally intelligent, but it's not me saying I want you crying all the time. So, do you know what I mean?
Well, then she needs to define emotional availability and emotional intelligence, right? Because what she just did is she just did like the apex fallacy argument. Well, listen, I'm not saying that I want a guy crying all the time, but I do want a guy with emotional intelligence. If you don't want a guy who's crying all the time, then what exactly is your definition of emotional intelligence? Please do tell. Mac with the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Stephen Mitchell, $5, says, this was so edited, her comments roasted her about it. You can see it in the cutaway after her incel comment. Uh-oh.
It's true, though. So I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, you have to give some room for men because, men's mental health is a serious, issue.
More virtue signaling. Cheyenne does not care about men's mental health, nor should she. Cheyenne does not care about men's mental health, guys. She doesn't. And she shouldn't. She's a woman. She has other problems to worry about. Cheyenne needs to get married. She needs a husband. She needs to start having kids. She's 32 years old. She's only a year and a half away from geriatric pregnancy. That's what she needs to worry about. So, again, you know, this is virtue signaling. Cheyenne's trying to act like she actually cares about men's mental health. The only women who care about men's mental health are the people related to them. That doesn't make them good or bad. This is just how women are, guys.
We tell guys not to be vulnerable in front of your girl. You know, you go ahead, you're going to be vulnerable, you're going to shed a tear, whatever. You do that around other men that understand,
there you go.
You know, the male experience. Women don't understand the male experience at all. And it goes to show, like when I said earlier, when you put the girl in a male perspective, I want you to pick up this girl. They always fall flat on their face because women are in a privileged position where they don't have to necessarily understand what it takes to attract a man because men come to them.
For me,
King Life says she already has a kid. So Cheyenne Reynolds is a single mother? Oh, boy.
as a partner, I would want to be able to give my man a safe space to be able to be vulnerable, and it's like, but not completely like, oh my God, cry all the time, but just so he knows, like, it's like things are okay. You know, like it's supposed to be a partnership.
No, no. Oh, whoa. No, see, so she's jumping around. Partnership has nothing to do with emotional vulnerability. Okay, guys, listen, man, listen. One of my many faults, one of my many weaknesses, one of my many frailties is my emotional immaturity. My emotional immaturity has gotten me into a lot of trouble. You guys all know that I have struggled with my temper my entire life. I struggle with it to this day. And the reason, and look, maybe I have some sort of a temper gene, but a big reason why I struggle with my temper is because my father did not teach me the benefits of stoicism, not reacting to things so emotionally. And trust me, when men react emotionally to certain things, bad things happen. Emotional men pew schools. Emotional men go into massage parlor and pew. Emotional men go into grocery stores and pew, movie theaters, schools, whatever the case may be. This is why we always tell men, you cannot be emotional. Emotional men are the most dangerous men in the world. Emotional men are the most dangerous men in the world. Guys like Myron, guys like myself, EO, etc., we're not the guys, you know, pulling out pews and going and 187ing people. No, these are emotional men who got in their feelings, couldn't handle it, and did some very bad things. Elliot Rodger, Alec Manassian, Alex, you know, the kid from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. So, boys and girls, the next time a woman says to you, well, I need you to be emotionally available and this and that and the other, let her know. Emotional men are dangerous men.
No, it's not a partnership.
Why
That's
not?
another common
There you
line in modern day dating. It's not a
But
partnership.
I want a partnership, though.
Question for you. Do you want a man that's taller than you? Idealistically speaking?
Ideally, probably, because I like to wear heels. I like to be seen.
Fantastic.
Ah, there it is. See, there's the excuse. Oh, yeah, I've won it because I like to wear heels. Okay, it's all right. You want a man to be taller than you. You don't have to give a reason for it. Like, women feel the need to justify their preferences. You don't have to justify your preferences. You want a guy who's taller than you because taller men are more attractive. It has nothing to do with you being able to wear heels. Come on, just keep it real.
Do you want a guy that's stronger than you?
Of course.
Do you want a guy that makes more money than you?
I'm not fussed about money.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Stop the cap.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. More virtue signaling. Again. You know what's interesting? I wonder why Cheyenne has such an aversion to the gold digger moniker. Myron hasn't said it once, but Cheyenne has already used the word gold digger once, and this is now the second time when she says, I'm not pressed about money. I don't care about money. Really? So you date a guy who is completely broke? Well, of course not, Donovan. Okay, well then money matters. Miami J in the house with the $5 super chat says masterclass by Myron. Small tip for the cause. Appreciate that. Mac with the $5 super chat says, notice Myron said our girls. That's the opposite of an incel. Exactly. Beastly Nerd, haven't seen you in a while. $5 super chat says, treat a lady like a lady and an itch like an itch and a 304 like a 304. Perception and behavior is everything. Salute, Don Damage. Wendy Jesus with the $10 super chat says, I appreciate your content, Mr. Sharp. I appreciate that, Ms. Jesus. Let's continue.
Well, You want it to make at least your equivalent, if not preferably better. Remember, this is your ideal guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want a guy that's more confident than yourself?
Yeah.
More experienced than yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, you basically described the superior. So you expect this guy to come in and have a partnership with you?
Whatever he might excel on, I'll also add value in other ways, because it's not always about being physically on par with that person just for certain requirements. Like, you can't birth a baby, you know.
Yeah,
like
but
I don't know what Myron's inability to birth a baby has to do with her preferences in men. What does that have to do with anything? I don't know why she would bring that up.
So we complement each other in other ways, and so we're still equal in that sense.
Oh,
men and women are not equal at all.
No.
At all. Nope. That's another fallacy.
No, we are absolutely, positively not equal. And this is funny. Women always use, well, we have babies, so we're equal. Well, guess what? You can't have a baby without the sperm. Even if you go to a sperm bank, you still need men. Women go out of their way to spin this narrative. Well, we don't need men, but we absolutely want them. Get out of here.
That we have in modern day dating culture, which leads so many women astray. We're not the same. There's certain things that men can do that women can't do, and vice versa. And we're different, and we're designed to complement each other. And I don't believe in partnerships. I think men.
Mark LeBrand asks a very good question. If money doesn't matter, then why have people of some clout been on her date? Exactly. Cheyenne's not calling me up for an interview. I don't even have 160,000 subscribers. She doesn't know nothing about me. No. Money is important. Money is absolutely important. And the fact that every man that she has interviewed on these date podcasts has money speaks to that. And that's okay. Dre Raven with the $5 super chat says, letting your emotions control you is like chiseling a hole in a dam. It might start out a little hole, but sooner or later, the whole valley is flooded. Absolutely. Amgad Osman with the 10 EGB super chat. I appreciate that very, very much.
Come in and lead, women follow. And I find it funny because women typically want a man. And here's the thing. What you just described is what every girl wants. But they think that they're going to go into a relationship with a guy that's better than them in every single metric, and it's going to be an equal partnership or 50-50. It doesn't work that way. There's always a leader. There's always a decider. And for it to work, the man's got to be in a leadership role, never the woman. Women can't lead anything.
Yeah, you can. It creates too much pressure on you as a man then.
Well, that's what we're built for. That's what we're built for, Ms. Reynolds. Yes. Men are the leaders because we're built for the pressure. Again, women are uniquely built for feminine chores and activities. Men, we are uniquely built for masculine activities and responsibilities.
You want to be this like macho man, do you not think that's going to cause a lot of strain on a relationship?
Pressure creates diamonds.
Oh my God.
Because here's the thing.
Oh my God, he is cooking this broad.
Women are just the cherry on top. Like you should have already built the cake by the time she comes into the picture.
That's right.
You know, you should have already conquered a boardroom or conquered some kind of physical labor, or played sports at some point in your life, endured some kind of stress. Like, men need to go through pain. Men must become. Women are, men must become. Being a loser is unacceptable. If you're broke, fat, or you don't got your stuff together, that's your problem.
Yeah,
dude, that's real talk. That is real talk. Guys, it's 2022. It's almost 2023, gentlemen. There is no excuse to be a loser. There is no excuse to be a loser. The information out there, the information to become a better man is so abundant that there is no excuse to be a loser these days. I agree with Myron 100%.
Men like you would complain about women because you'd say, oh, they only come for like the glory of it, like, and not the graft. So I'd rather be with someone that I'm building with.
Oh, I've never said that women build. I actually say that.
Oh no, yeah, she's talking about what Rich Cooper said. So here she goes. And what a lot of our detractors like to do is they like to try to cross-pollinate. That one time when Kevin Ray Wilder debated me, he said, well, Rollo Tomasi said this, but then you turn around and did that. I said, Rollo and I, we agree fundamentally, but there are some surface level disagreements that we have. It is what it is. So what Cheyenne just quoted is she just quoted Richard Cooper. Women don't want to build with men. They want to wait at the finish line and smash the winners. Okay, that's okay. There is nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. A woman should want a whole man. A woman should want a whole man. Women base their value on either what you've got or your potential. So if a woman has no interest, I'll put it to you like this. I'll put it to you like this. I think this will illustrate this the best. Any man who is upset about the fact that women don't want to build with men, think about it this way. Would you want to date a plus-size girl on her weight loss journey? Nope. I didn't think so. No man of value wants to date a plus-size girl on her weight loss journey. No, we want her to already be physically fit. Well, it's the same thing with women and men. Women don't want to build with men. Women don't want to build with men because most of the time they're just not capable of it. They can certainly contribute. But for any man who says, well, I want a woman I can build with, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You need to be able to build by yourself because you can count on you a lot more than you can count on your woman.
The contrary, I say women don't build, they move in.
That's right.
And I acknowledge that cold reality.
There it is.
100%.
There you go.
Guys, they need to build the castle so that she can come in and
unbelievable.
Put some things up here and there in your castle, but at the end of the day, you got to build the structure. Women aren't going to build it with you.
That's right.
Those days are done.
Women do. Some women do, though. Like, a lot of women do.
Some?
No, a few. Like, the ones I know.
I would say...
here we go. The ones I know, yeah. The ones I know. That's another typical argument. Well, I don't know any women like that, or I know plenty of women who XYZ. Stop it. James Wingate, $5. Oh, I'm sorry, Eben too, remember, for 22 months. Says Myron's defense against Cheyenne was...
It's over 9,000!
Appreciate that very much. James Wingate with the $5 super chat says, I loved watching Myron take her apart. She was... no, I just bit my tongue. She was so pissed that he was destroying her on her show. I wish KSDS would interview her. She would be pissed. She's never gonna interview me. Jay Blaze, $2 super chat says top 10 richest women are all from divorce. Exactly. The Level Up Man says, LOL, I want to build together. Translation, I want him to build the whole house. I come in, pick out the drapes, then claim half the house. Yeah.
Minority. A majority want a guy that comes pre-assembled.
That's right.
What is he talking about?
She knows exactly
what
he's talking about.
So we got to go off of the majority, not the minority.
There it is.
If I'm advising men how to, operate in the dating marketplace, I can't tell them, look out for this 10% that wants to build with you.
Bingo. You guys need to understand that. We get a lot of guys that say, well, it shouldn't be like this. And there are some guys. We teach you how to deal with the woman that you are more than likely to run into. We don't teach you how to deal with the exception to the rule. We teach you how to deal with the rule.
No, the reality is most women want you to come pre-assembled. And to be honest, the most attractive and youngest women that have the most options, they definitely want you to come pre-assembled.
That's right.
Women want winners. They sit at the finish line and pick the winners.
That's it.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in New Britain, Connecticut.
Okay.
2 hours north of New York City.
So what was your upbringing like?
Great. Parents were together the whole...
Sounds like she is going to try. It sounds like she's going to try to blame his upbringing as the reason he's like this.
Time, stable. I had a sister, brother. Still, I mean, they're still alive now. I haven't said had. But yeah, like they're gone. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
that was funny. That was funny. That wasn't even that funny. What Myron just said was not even close to funny, but she still pretended it was. Look at the way she's looking at him intently. Look at the way her fingers are crossed. This is 100% pure, unadulterated lust. Watch.
Stable. I had a sister, brother. Still, I mean, they're still alive now. I haven't said had. But yeah.
What Myron said was not even close to funny, but because she's attracted to him, it was funny. Another indicator of interest.
Like they're gone. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I grew up, went to high school, played basketball in high school, played video games. Still have my childhood friends to this day. I would say I grew up like in a pretty good situation. We didn't grow up with money, right? We grew up fairly, poor, lower middle class. My parents struggled, especially in the beginning. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I think it's important for young men to grow up like struggling.
Yeah.
I think it builds character. You have to do it.
Right.
How will you raise a son with your mindset? I'm just curious to know.
I would raise my son to not be a victim.
That's right.
I'm at a point now where very successful financially, but my son would not see any of this money at all.
Real
I would
tough.
make him get it out the mud.
You better believe it.
Because, like we discussed before, trust fund babies typically don't know what to do in life and how to, they don't understand and appreciate the value of a dollar. And I thank my dad for instilling that in me early. I mean, my first job was at McDonald's and I got fired. And I quickly learned that I didn't want to be in the service industry, but it made me appreciate people in the service industry. So what is this?
That's actually quite admirable, what he just said. That's actually quite admirable, what he just said. And I think Cheyenne appreciates this.
By the way.
So this is like a tonic wine. When I drink, I'm like quite a mellow person, chill, put you in the mood.
You're not an angry drunk?
No, I'm not actually.
No? Okay, that's good.
Boy, dude, she wants 8 of Myron's kids. Holy
I'd be the worst angry drunk.
Yeah, well, I could tell.
So do you not drink?
I don't. It's haram.
So have you never drunk?
I have. I definitely have. But, I mean, it's not really conducive to my life goals at the moment, so I don't really drink like that.
It's just more self-awareness, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, as a guy, man, you can't afford to have things that clout your inhibition or your ability to go out there and create and become a better version.
Look at this. This right here, gentlemen. I want you guys to pay very, very close attention to Ms. Reynolds' body language. Pay very close attention to Ms. Reynolds' body language.
So I don't really drink like that.
Watch
it's just
this.
more self-awareness, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
this is
as a
impressive.
guy, man.
She's going. See how she's fiddling here. See how she's fiddling around with her earring, right? See that? Look, do you guys see that? See her fiddling around with this? Look, over and through. She's diddling around with her earrings. It's over and through. Look at this. Look at this.
So how do you find dating then, with the way that you are?
With the way that you are. Do you see how she tries to... It's so... the neck rub. Obvious. Dude, she's rubbing her neck. She's clearly turned on by this guy. And so what you guys are also going to start to see is the more attracted to Myron she becomes, the more aroused she becomes, the more she is going to shit test him. The more a woman becomes aroused by you, the more she shit tests you. So first the conversation started out a little mellow. It's like the first couple rounds of a fight. They're kind of feeling each other out. What can I say? What can I not say? Et cetera, et cetera. Now she is really turned on by him. So she says, well, how do you define dating, for someone like you? That was a low key insult. Myron picked up on this. He just let it roll right off his shoulders.
I mean, when you understand the code, it's, plug and play. It's like, okay, deal with the girl, size her up, figure out what kind of chick she is, and then bam, you already know kind of how to move.
So like, what's the code?
Depends on the girl.
Okay.
You got to be able to adapt based on the woman that you're sitting across the table from.
Yep.
Yeah, I have the female codes in my sleeves. I know pretty much what they all are.
That's all right.
So how are you adapting to me right now?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Look, notice how long she closes her eyes. Man, dude, just watch. Just watch. This is so obvious. Watch. Watch. Look at that. Look at that. What is your opinion of me? She is clearly aroused by Myron. That was an open-ended question to get Myron to give her some sort of approval. She wants Myron's approval. All right, well, what do you think of me? How are you adapting to me?
Okay, I would
I
say...
want the code now, and then I'll ask the code again by the end of it.
Yeah, I would say recreational use only, no offense.
Woo! Yes, sir. There it is. Wow. Recreational use only. Bingo. Myron just told her straight up. And you want to know something, y'all? Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. The more options you have as a man, the more honest you can be with women. Let me say that again. The more options you have as a man, the more honest you can be with women. Myron's not trying to smash this girl. He's not trying to. He could if he wanted to. He's not trying to. So when she asked him, hey, how are you adapting to me? Basically what she asked him when she said, how are you adapting to me? That's not really what she wanted. That's not what she was asking. What she was asking is, what do you think of me? And he said, recreational use only. And she's about to find out what that is.
What's like how many codes is there?
Well, it depends on the girl. If you deal with a girl that's younger, that's in her prime years, well, you got to understand that she's more, inclined to look for fun. If you're dealing with a girl that is in her mid-20s, a lot of times she might be pursuing, it depends on the girl, but she might be pursuing some type of stability or some security, and you got to play to that angle. Or if you deal with a girl that's a little bit older, late 20s, 30s.
Shout out to Big Mo with the $5 super chat. Says, we can notice Cheyenne, along with most women, are not even really talking. She's praying to any god she prays to. That us men are gullible enough to believe what I call dog-ish advice. Whoa! Uh-oh. And I appreciate you keeping that clean for me, Big Mo. Don't look now, but Big Mo is starting to sound a lot like the Fresh and Fit boys. That was incredibly insightful.
Right up, 9 out of 10 times she's going to want some type of security if she hasn't gotten it already.
Code, it's not even that deep. Like, either you like them or not. You don't need to put them in categories.
Yeah, you actually do need to put them in categories. You do need to put them in categories. You either like them or you don't. No, Cheyenne, yeah, we have to put them in categories because men who don't put women in categories are men who get finessed by women. Ay.
So what kind of woman do you want? Sorry.
Me? Mm-hmm. I mean, I could deal with whatever. My thing is, I need her to come
What kind of woman do you want? Whew, boy, talk about a buying question.
into my life and be an...
How much you guys want to bet? How much do you want to bet? I'm going to look at her facial expressions while she asked him what kind of woman he wants.
Either you like them or not. You don't need to put them in categories. So what kind of woman do you want? Sorry.
Me?
Oh yeah, she is absolutely, yeah. What kind of woman do you want? How much you guys want to bet that whatever he describes, she's going to try to put herself in that category? And yeah, Desmond Montgomery says women put men into categories all the time. Yeah, exactly.
Me? Mm-hmm. I mean, I could deal with whatever. My thing is, I need her to come into my life and be an asset and not a liability. Right. Most girls are liabilities, to be honest.
Do you think? I think
100%.
the right woman, though, could, like, really just compliment you and make you, like, progress in your life.
Translation, I want to be your girl. She's literally telling Myron Gaines that she qualifies for him. The way she looks at him, yeah, I think the right woman could come in. Ms. Reynolds, you're a 32-year-old single mother who has a daughter. There is nothing you can offer Myron that he can't get from one of these Miami 304s. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. That is just the truth. Jerry Raven says, translation, tell me what kind of woman you want so I can pretend to be her. Dude, Womanese Volume 3. Straight out of Womanese Volume 3. So what kind of woman are you looking for? Translation, tell me what you want so that I can pretend to be that woman. Abso-freaking-lutely. 100%. She absolutely does not qualify. And I don't know, does she even know what recreational use only means? I don't know that she understands that yet.
Well, you got to train them.
No, you haven't.
Woo!
In order to train someone, you need them to listen. I'm telling you, no woman
Myron says you got to train them. Atta baby.
is listening to you.
Like, most girls come into your life, like, and if you don't know what you're doing, she's going to come in as a liability. 100%.
That's right.
No, you don't train them, though.
Yes.
You have to train
It's
them.
like training a dog. You wouldn't do that.
Here we go. Oh my God. Dude, it's like Myron and I are simpatico. It's so funny how women, when a man uses the word train, they say, well, it's like training a dog. Dogs aren't the only beings on the planet who need to be trained. Women have no problem being trained by their companies, right? They have no problem with being trained by their bosses. But when a man says he has to train a woman now, it's a problem. This just goes to show that the average rank and file woman values her job more than she values her man. If her company wants to train her and put her on probation, no problem at all. Her job tells her how to dress. Her job tells her where to be, what time to be there, etc., etc. But then when a man has those same demands, now he's toxic.
That was gonna...
No, but it's true, though. It's not training. It's not something like,
Yes.
once again, it's just seeing this person as your equal. Okay, but showing the person respect.
Oh
It's
my
not
God.
training.
So
Dude, just because you're a woman does not mean you deserve respect, Ms. Reynolds. Just because you're a woman does not mean you deserve respect. You deserve respect. And I'm sure that Cheyenne would also agree with the fact that just because you're a man doesn't automatically entitle you to respect. We as people, we don't deserve anything. We're not entitled to anything. We have to earn everything we get. At least men do. But she says, yeah, we have to look at this woman as your equal. No way. I'm not looking at any woman as my equal.
I look at it like, if I'm going to have a girlfriend and she's going to be my girl and she's going to have my title, well, she's got to be trained to rise up to a certain level.
Damn
because
right.
I'm going to make her into an asset.
That's
Buy
right.
me a bag, do this, blah, 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 take me on trips, whatever, when they haven't earned it. So you got to detrain those bad behaviors
That's
out
right.
of that girl and make her an asset into your life versus a liability. Most guys don't understand the value. They bring her into their life. They give her everything. She hasn't earned it. She doesn't respect him. She's walking all over him. She starts to dictate the relationship. You're not getting sex tonight, blah, blah, blah.
He's so rude. Obviously, this.
He's so rude. Translation, I'm turned on by him. Oh, boy. Watch this. Watch how, again, just look at her body language.
This is your experience. So
You're not everything.
This is funny. Look at her. Look at her. Look at how wrapped with attention she is. Look at the way she looks at him. We're gonna look at this with the sound down. See this? Look, dude. Look how turned on she is. She's still fiddling around. Still fiddling around with her fingers. Still fiddling around with her fingers. And watch her body. Watch her face when she says he's so rude.
Respect him. She's walking all over him. She started to dictate the relationship. You're not getting sex tonight. Blah blah blah.
He's so rude.
Yeah, because she really, really looks upset about the fact that she thinks he's rude. He's so rude. Translation: I want to have 5 of his kids right now.
Obviously, this is your experience, so I can't argue that. But there's.
I mean, this is biology. Women are hardwired to extract resources from men. It's been.
So what you just tried to do there, guys, is these are your experiences. A lot of women say, well, okay, your worldview is based on your experiences. They're being intellectually disingenuous. What we teach is based on the repeated experiences of millions of men the world over. We don't base anything we teach on just our experience. The internet has allowed men to find each other and share information. And what we have done here in this community is we have picked up and we have noticed that women that most women engage in the same patterns of behavior in the sexual marketplace. We've noticed the same patterns of behavior in wives, girlfriends, F-buddies, whatever the case may be. And we use and exchange that information to make ourselves better men. So anytime a woman says, well, you're just basing this on your experience. Yeah, my experience and millions of other men around the world. We didn't just get together, Ms. Reynolds. We didn't just get together and decide to just lie on women. We didn't wake up and say, oh, you know what? Let's crap on women today. Let's crap on women. Let's all get together. Let's make up these stories, these horrible stories about women and start this. No. No, we all have similar experiences. And when we did a Google search about said experiences, we found out that we're not alone. We're not alone. Your girlfriend branch swung on you? So did mine. Your wife started sleeping with her personal trainer? So did mine. Your wife had an affair with her boss? So did mine. Well, what were some signs you were picking up on? She was working late. She told me she had no interest. Mine too. Millions of men have had the same or similar experiences. That's what makes this community so powerful.
Now is the beginning of time. Biology rules everything, guys. They could sit there and say, oh, but I'm doing this and my truth, blah, blah, blah. Biology rules you. There's one truth. There's no such thing as my truth. Female, typical, blah, 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 trash.
There you go.
No, but I kind of feel like from my experience, if I'm going into someone's life, I would want to add value, so I wouldn't really take things, and I kind of feel when you...
What did you just say 2 seconds ago? You said, in my experience.
Yeah,
I come in and I add value.
Yeah.
That's you. Majority of women come in, meet the guy. Okay, what can I get from this guy? Okay, this guy's a simp. I'll just take him out on dinner dates he could pay.
And I don't buy that. Cheyenne doesn't go into relationships asking herself, what value can I add? No. No woman has ever asked themselves, what value can I add to this man's life? Least of all, a woman like Cheyenne. What she's trying to, right now, she's trying to be a chameleon. She is trying to be attractive to Myron. That's all that was.
I'm never going to smash him. Another guy, this guy's hot. You know, I can smash him. I can hang out with him. This guy, he has some utility. He's a plumber. Okay,
these are categories.
Plumbing, but I'll give him a BJ once.
These
Girls
are categories.
put guys in roles. It's your job as the man to make sure you're the top guy and you got the main role where you're not investing too much and she's investing more in you. Girls only respect men that they invest in. The girl always has to like the guy more than she likes him.
Bingo.
No, I think it works better the other way around.
When
of course
the guy likes the girl more?
Yeah.
She says, I think it works better the other way around. That's what you think. But where's your man?
That doesn't make sense.
Why doesn't it make sense?
Because women want a man that's better than them. So how do I look if I'm better than you and I'm sitting here chasing after you? It doesn't make sense.
Right.
Women only respect men that they chase. It doesn't work the other way around.
Once again, with this new wave of women, we don't want to keep fighting for a man if he's going to treat you like an option.
See, here's the thing. We can say that women are changing, whatever, but we're all slaves to our biology.
Yep.
Women are 100% okay with sharing men. It's been that way since the beginning of time.
That's right.
I would say it's even more apparent now. With Instagram, dating apps, etc., a minority of men are getting a majority of the women.
That's right.
And women are okay with that. I mean, walk into a nightclub.
Women, the only women that are okay, the only women that are really okay with sharing men. Yeah, I'll turn down the volume on the signboard. The only women that are okay with sharing men are women with super high value men. I'm talking I'm talking the millionaires and the billionaires of the world. We're talking we're talking those kinds of women. We're talking those kinds of women. Women don't give a damn about men that don't have any value. That's just all there is to it.
Into a nightclub, it's probably one of the most carnal representations of human nature. All the women are sitting in one section with a bunch of the guys that have the highest perceived status in that social setting.
That's it.
Versus all the other guys are out there in general admission struggling. So, women always gravitate towards the best guys, and they're willing to share those guys.
There you go.
So what's your type?
My type.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, she just asked him, didn't she just ask him, what are you looking for in a woman? He didn't necessarily tell her. He said, a woman that can bring value to my life. Now she wants to know, what is your type? Translation, am I your type? Am I your type? This woman, dude, is so, she is so turned on by Myron, it's coming out of her pores. This is the second time she has looked to him for some sort of approval. So what's your type? Let's look at her body language as she asks this. Watch.
Women always gravitate towards the best guys, and they're willing to share those guys.
Watch.
So what's your type?
My type.
There it is. So what's your type? Look how she's looking at him. Dude, it sucks that we don't have the right angle, but you can tell that she's attracted to him. This is incredible. This is obvious.
Type. Mm-hmm. Fit, feminine, friendly.
There you go. Bingo. Fit, feminine, and friendly. That's my type. Myron absolutely nailed it. Mr. J, $5 super chat says, women that has or had a man love them more than the other way around, guess what? Many of them leave the guy or friend zone the hell out of them, use them. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Submissive. And coachable. And coachable.
And trainable.
To be trained. You got to train women, man. I know that sounds terrible.
He's still talking. Fucking hell.
Look at her trying to pretend like she's turned off.
Women don't like it when they get criticized. If I go on a podcast and I say, you know what, guys, you need to stop being bums. You need to get your money on point, stop being fat POSs, etc. They actually admire and respect that. People are in the chat, flame emojis, whatever. I go on rants on the guys all the time. I'm sweating, going crazy. It's like I'm delivering a preach.
I think she's trying to grill me, but what she doesn't know is I'm a black belt in this. I've dealt with 10 girls like her at the same time.
Exactly.
On my podcast, so she's going to take an L.
Yo, look at that $1 million smile by Myron Gaines, baby. Ear to ear. Ear to ear. Yo, that was the phrase of the night. He's like, yo, I got a black belt in this type of stuff, man. You kidding me? He's like, I've dealt with 10 girls like her all at the same time. She has no idea. She has no idea who and what she's up against. Holy smokes. Big Mo says, Cheyenne is barely feminine and friendly. She's C-thrim. Ooh. Is Cheyenne a bit of a hood rat? Is she? I mean, she is a baby mama, so she's probably closer to a hood rat than not, but there might be some C-thrim going on. And see, here's the thing. I don't know what trashy people in Great Britain sound like, right? Like, we know, like, there are different dialects to every language. In America, if you speak a certain dialect, that's usually a pretty good indicator of what your socioeconomic status is, was, or used to be. For example, people who grew up in the ghetto or raised in the hood, they sound like they're from the hood. People who were raised in trailer parks, or raised in white trash families, they sound like white trash. But because I don't have that much experience with listening to British women, I don't know what British hood rats sound like. I can tell you what American hood rats sound like, but I don't know what British hood rats sound like. And I think this is the reason why Cheyenne is where she is. Because she's very good at cloaking the hood rat in her. But as you guys can plainly see, as you guys can plainly see, Cheyenne clearly has 304 tendencies. There's nothing, it's funny, everything in this picture is classy and respectable. The flowers, the plant, blah, 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 until we see the bottom of her liver. And it looks like she hasn't shaved her legs in a while, right? Dre Raven says, Cockney is what British hood rats sound like. I have no idea what that is. Yes, and as you guys are all pointing out, she wears the hoop earrings. Yeah, that's pretty much a dead giveaway.
Women rarely get held accountable for their poor decisions. Men do, though. Men have to live in reality.
That's right.
Women are afforded the privilege of being delusional. So when a guy criticizes a woman, oh my God, right? If you don't believe me, think about it. If a dude's fat, we just call him fat.
That's
You're
right.
a loser, huh? If a woman's fat, love your curves, girl.
That's it.
You go. She's rude and obnoxious. Oh, you know what? They just can't handle you.
There it is. She's strong and independent. They just can't handle you.
You're strong and independent. Fierce. We have all these terms to cover up female inadequacies, but we don't have these same terms for men.
I think a lot of it comes from like narcissistic behavior from men and misogynistic
Women are far more
views.
narcissistic.
Oh my God.
No, women can be, so I'm not disputing that.
Far more narcissistic.
But I kind of feel like with men that attain a certain level of status and power, it gives you the opportunity to try and to dominate. And
Well, yes, Cheyenne. Yeah. Because men who reach a certain level of financial freedom, it took a lot of work to get there. You're damn right we're going to dominate. Like, dude, look, check this out. I got news for you, Ms. Reynolds. And, dude, women know this. Ain't nothing about morality. Like, dude, leave the morality police at home. I do not care. I am not going to bring the moral cathedral into dating and relationships. People everywhere, all around the world, say all's fair in love and war. But then we have women who say, well, it's not fair that when men reach a certain level, they can start acting like this. Hey, yo, check this out, man. When you can make 6 and 7 and possibly 8 figures, guess what? You can act however you want. I don't care. As long as you're not breaking any laws. I'm not going to be like Abba and preach. Abba's, dude, that's one thing that really ticks me off about Abba. He's always talking about, Abba's always talking about, you know, if I am soliciting a lady of the night, and there's nothing wrong with it, I do it with morals. There's got to be morality. Where's your character? Character and morals. If you don't have character and morals, there's something wrong with you. When I buy prostitutes, I make sure I buy the prostitutes with the most character, the most morals. No, Abba. No. All's fair in love and war. They said that for a reason. Miss me with the moral cathedral.
Different so.
No, but this is
Men
why
earn narcissism.
men do not earn a right to be narcissistic. Like, just shut up.
Men don't earn the right to be narcissistic. Just shut up. Sorry, Cheyenne. You're wrong. You're wrong. Men do earn the right to be narcissistic.
Men earn confidence and arrogance.
That's right.
Women don't. Women are born with their value. Men must earn their value. So if a man's arrogant, more than likely he's probably accomplished something. When a woman's arrogant, 9 out of 10 times, she hasn't accomplished anything. She just has a bunch of DMs. See, this is the problem that a lot of modern day women have. They lack critical thinking skills.
Woo! Tell them, Games.
Women tend to go off of their feelings.
Uh-oh. Now this is rubbing her the wrong way. This is rubbing her the wrong way. This is not a sign of arousal. Now she's getting angry. Now she is getting angry. You can see in her eyes that she is pissed off. Now, just because she's pissed off does not mean that she isn't still moist below the belt. She's pissed off, but she absolutely still wants him.
Feelings versus what's real. They go off the feels and not the reals. What a girl is supposed to do is come into a man's life, see where he's deficient. Okay, I noticed that you like to go to the gym at this time. I'm gonna make sure that you have a protein shake with as many grams of protein as you need.
Just get a PA.
I'm gonna make
Get a what? A personal... Okay, yeah.
sure that's done, and I'm a deductive problem solver. I'm able to be observant, because that's women's gift, is being observant of social situations. That's why women are socially superior to men. Oh, I thought you were going to say that's sexist. Okay. No, it's never sexist when a guy mentions something about a woman that's positive. So,
oh, wow. Oh, wow, dude. Dude, he is, wow. I don't think she was ready for Myron, guys. This, dude, I think at this point, she doesn't really have much to say. Because, dude, Myron he is bodying this broad. He is absolutely bodying this broad. She does not know what to do. I don't think she has ever heard any of this. I don't think she's ever heard any of this from any man. And of course, every woman always likes to say, well, I've watched your videos. Translation, I watched a TikTok hit piece on you.
Let's use that social calibration that they have that they're superior to men in and be able to be like, okay, this guy's deficient in this and deficient in this, etc. Let me come in, compliment, make this guy operate. He's already operating at 95%. I'm going to get him to 102. And when you're at a high level already, that extra 2, 3, 4, 5% is what helps you beat the competition.
Dude, I don't think Cheyenne understands a word Myron is saying. And you can tell by the confused look on her face.
This guy's dangerous. Women will.
She says, this guy's dangerous. Sweetheart, you don't know. She has no idea what Myron just said there. No idea. It went in one ear and out the other.
Do that. A lot of women will give you that life. They will give you that balance. They will compliment you. But they're not going to just do it until you're serious. You know, because men like to play the field for a very long time.
When you're with a guy of value, you got to understand that he has the leverage, not you.
There it is.
You're applying to be his girlfriend.
My way or the highway, baby. Because at the end of the day, when you can replace a girl, that's when she respects you.
There you go.
It's on the woman to prove to me that she's worthy of a relationship.
She says, this man is dangerous. This man is dangerous. Yep, you're damn right he's dangerous. You kidding me? This whole, dude, this whole community is dangerous. This whole community is dangerous. The reason why people talk so much trash about us, particularly women, we're giving up the game, y'all. Yeah, dude, yes, this community is dangerous to women. You want to know why? Because the jig is up. Men who, like seriously, men who understand and apply the things we talk about, that gives them leverage. And as I always say, 49 Laws of Sharp, law number 36 of the 49 Laws of Sharp, women cannot stand it when a man or men has a decided advantage in the sexual marketplace. JBlaze11 says men have kissed her backside her whole life. There we go. Sorry about that.
That's where a lot of girls make a mistake. They'll sit there and say, I'm good, I'm loyal, blah, 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 blah. I want to, you know.
Big Mo says, taking a 32-year-old single mother serious is dangerous. Yeah, right?
See how you do before you get promoted. I'm not going to give a girl the position of secretary or underboss, right, or second in charge of my company unless she's been vetted. She's got to work her way up. The problem is that we give women CEO jobs when they haven't proven themselves and they don't respect the job.
Oh, my God.
Who's listening to this man?
So
who is listening to this man? Well, at least 1 million people. She doesn't have, do you guys know, see, this is, guys, Cheyenne's a basic bitch, guys. She's a basic bitch. This doesn't mean that she's a bad person, but she's not smart. She's not smart. She doesn't even have intelligent rebuttals. Who's listening to this man? Okay. Like there are no, I mean, yeah, this woman is as dumb as a box of rocks. Like she's not intelligent at all. And it's funny because we certain dialects make people sound a little smarter than they really are, right? Like people from the South don't get really taken seriously because they have that country accent and that drawl. Makes them sound kind of dumb, right? But if you speak with the regal British accent, if you speak with the Queen's English, people automatically think that you're so much more intelligent when you really could be as dumb as a box of rocks or a used tire, as Donovan Sharp likes to say.
Here's the thing. You're looking at equality from a human perspective. I'm not saying that men are better than women from a human perspective.
Right.
I'm saying that men are leaders, so therefore we cannot be equal. When you're on the battlefield, right, and the lieutenant or whoever the commanding officer is on the battlefield, you're not equal to him as, you know, a regular soldier.
Nope.
He is the leader. You're not equal, but there's a reason. There's a hierarchy to dictate order.
There it is.
If the woman is equal to the guy, well, who's going to make the final decision? Nothing gets done by a committee. There always has to be one leader in charge. There's a reason why there's a president, there's a CEO, etc.
Oh my God.
Both people can't be alphas, as they say. The problem is this. Women are confused about what men actually want. They think a CEO, a boss, a business owner, ambitious, competitive woman. We don't give a shit about none of that stuff. Men don't care about that. And I would argue the more money a man makes, the less he cares about his woman's ability to earn money.
Woo!
Men and women are not the same. Women basically become the very men that they want to attract.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, so men, like, I find that men will say that they like women that have ambition to start. It was what...
Oh, ladies. ladies. Again, this is why we know Cheyenne is dumb. Ladies, the reason why men of value say that they want a boss babe or they want a woman who's about this and a corporate is because they want to sleep with you. It's not because they actually want that. A guy, dude, men will tell women whatever they have to get laid. Even high status, high value men. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love that you're ambitious. I love that you're a boss babe. He doesn't want ambition. He's got all the ambition he wants. He's got all the ambition he needs. What he wants is to get laid. So many women actually believe these dudes who pound them and ground them when they tell them that they want an ambitious woman. No, men don't. The only thing your woman should be ambitious about is pleasing you. That's the only ambition I want my woman to have. I don't want my woman to. I do not want my woman to be ambitious and go conquer the world. Those are masculine characteristics, and masculine characteristics are unattractive on women. I don't care what anybody says. Girls all the time. Well, this guy told me this. These guys told you that to smash you, and these girls are they're too dumb. They are too dumb to figure out that they're saying that just to smash. As Black Lemur 2009 just said in the chat, says, I can't believe women are still dumb enough to fall for that. Dude, honestly, man, it's honestly, it's one of the oldest tricks in the book. Oh, yeah, I love a boss babe and this and that and the other.
It's a lie to get laid.
No.
Oh, my God. Dude, unbelievable. Look at that. Dude, like, this is unbelievable. He just came right out with it. They lie to get laid.
That they like women that have ambition to start. It was what makes...
It's a lie to get laid.
Bingo. See, dude, Myron was, dude. Ay. That's it. Like, dude, Myron is bodying this broad. Holy moly.
No, I wouldn't say it's even a lie.
It's a lie to get laid.
It's not, because
Yes,
for me, like,
they
whenever like I've dated and stuff like that, a lot of men say they like the fact that I am ambitious, that I have a career.
They want to get laid.
No, but I'm saying, in general, a lot of men get irritated, like nowadays, like, so you're dating all these women and you're going to say, all these women do this, is they do nothing and they expect. But that's the quality.
Oh, here we go. Another apex fallacy. Oh, you don't want an ambitious one? Oh, so you just want a woman to sit around and do nothing? That's not what we said. That's not what we said. See, women always like to go to the extreme to make our ideas sound crazy. Myron just said, listen, I don't want an ambitious woman. And men who say this lie to get laid. Oh, so you just want a lazy woman who sits around? Nope, that's not what we said. We just don't want women who are ambitious. That's it.
That a traditional woman would bring. She'd want a man to do things for her, so...
But here's the thing. She complements that man's life.
So do you want a relationship?
Monogamous?
So how many girlfriends do you want?
Look at this. Look, oh boy, look at the visceral arousal on this woman's face.
So do you want a relationship?
Look, look at the way she closes her eyes when she asks this question. Look at the way she blinks her eyes when she asks this question. This is hitting on him. Watch.
But here's the thing. She complements that man's life.
So do you want a relationship?
Look at that. Look at that. Do you want a relationship? Oh boy, oh boy. Now watch this.
Monogamous?
So how many?
Look how intrigued she gets. Monogamous? Ooh, so how many girlfriends? Ooh, do you want?
How many girlfriends do you want?
Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. This is a man telling this woman the raw, honest, uncut truth, and she cannot get enough. All she can do off camera is pretend to be incensed. Oh my God, he's so rude. You're turned on. Oh, who listens to this man? Apparently you do. This woman is so turned on, she's probably ovulating right now.
I mean, as many as I can. I mean, I probably have 4 wives. I think I could do 4.
This man wants 4 wives. He's
Look.
going back 500 years.
4 wives is the way to go, because if one acts stupid, you can go ahead and get another one.
There it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Wendy Jesus, or Wendy Jesus, I think that's how you pronounce the name. She's pissed because she knows she can't have Myron and he will never take her seriously. Uh-oh. Yeah. And the thing is this, is she thinks she qualifies for Myron. She still thinks she does. Look, Cheyenne, you're an attractive woman. You are. you don't qualify. You don't qualify. What skills does Cheyenne have? What? Sitting down talking to men? Sorry, you don't qualify.
Why?
Yeah. No guy wants to be monogamous. Man, most guys that are monogamous out of force.
Bingo. Well, most guys are monogamous out of necessity because they can't get other girls.
If I lined up 100 dudes and I said, listen, man, you keep your girlfriend, right, while you simultaneously smash these girls and she's not going to care, he's going to take it. Every time. Most guys have to kind of concede to what their girl wants. This stupid quote, happy wife, happy life. I think that's the dumbest quote ever.
Hell yeah.
I think it's a good quote.
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because a woman's job is to please the man, not the other way around.
Woo! Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, boy. Look at this. Whoa. Dude, it's so funny. You can tell she's never heard these concepts before. This is hilarious.
A woman's job is
to please each other.
Women are pleased by being with the best man.
There it is.
In the area.
Dude, look, man. Women derive pleasure from pleasing their man. That's just the way they're made. Women, dude, there is nothing a woman enjoys more than pleasing a man she loves, adores, and respects. That's their nature. That's the way they're supposed to be.
That women are pleased by you being the best version of yourself.
Woo.
As a man gains more status, success, income, etc., the woman wins. She's all his success, she benefits from that.
That's right.
It's not the same. When a woman makes more money, earns more status, etc., and she starts to outgrow her man, she's going to look for a better man. Men and women are not the same.
So, but some women, we are emotional beings. Like, we will stay with
Which
the
is
man.
a problem. They're erratic.
But we will stay with the man. Like, if a man loves us and is loyal, we will stay.
Stop the cap.
If a man loves us and he is loyal, we will stay. That's probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard on this particular podcast. If a man is loyal and he loves us, then we will stay. No. We have decades and decades of anecdotal and empirical data that suggests the complete opposite.
Really? Is that why women initiate an overwhelming amount of the breakups?
Oh my God, dude, Myron is cooking this chick. Like this is Ray Mancini versus Docu Kim. Like, fam, this is Larry Holmes versus Muhammad Ali. This is Mike Tyson versus Larry Holmes. Oh my goodness. He's smoking her like a bad cigar.
Because they're emotional and they're loyal? No. Women are the most disloyal creatures that we have.
Yeah, but I feel like you're...
Which is okay.
So do you like the whole sugar baby
Isn't that interesting? They decided to cut it there. Okay.
kind of lifestyle? Man look after the woman. That's you.
No, not at all.
But that sounds like it. Like, you want to
No.
be this provider. So that sounds like it.
Oh, sugar baby, here we go. Oh, you want to be a provider, so you're a sugar daddy. No, no. Sugar daddies give women money and trips and gifts in exchange for sex. That's not providing her with anything. That's just a transactional. That's transactional at its core. We all know that all relationships are transactional, but I'm not going to provide for a woman if she's not worth it. I'm not like sugar daddies provide benefits to women who don't deserve to be provided for. They don't make them earn it. Oh, they have sex with them, Donovan. They have sex with a lot of people. Just because a woman has sex with you doesn't mean she's earning anything.
Well, here's the thing.
But then you moan about women for doing that. So, you know, if you show that you provide...
I accept that women
here we go.
are hypergamous creatures that want to get their needs met through men. I accept this reality, and
Yes.
I've accepted it a long time ago. I'm a firm believer that men need to be men need to lead, women follow, men pay for dates, men should provide, men should be breadwinners. I think women working should be elective. I don't think it should be mandatory.
This guy is definitely a sugar daddy.
I told
He's definitely a sugar daddy. That's your rebuttal. So, and she doesn't believe that. She knows Myron's not a sugar daddy, dude. She knows that. Just because Myron pays for dates does not make him a sugar daddy. Mr. J, with the $5 super chat, says, is she being delusional? Yep. Does she look good? Yep. Will she ever get a win from Myron?
Really, nigga?
Oops.
Oh, hell no!
My ears were literally ringing. Let me turn that down. Let's
You
continue.
guys all the time go on sugar sites and use them to date, because there's a lot of girls on there that aren't necessarily, how do I say this, sugar babies that are just looking to be taken care of and paid an allowance.
There
There's
it
a good
is.
amount of girls on there that make their own money or just want to deal with a guy that has his stuff together. Let's be honest. Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, these traditional dating apps, they fail 90+% of men, and the
Yep.
stats show that. How you meet a woman matters a lot more than meeting the woman. What I mean by that is that women place a lot of importance in the context under which they meet you. It's my job as a man to not get finessed.
Did you ever get finessed? Because I kind of feel like you run this
Every girl
flag
say-
so hard. Like,
Oh, this is so funny. Did you ever get finessed? Look, oh. So you have been taken advantage of. What this is, so you have been finessed. This is the who hurt you. Myron is so on top of his game. He is so on top of his game that now she's going to go to the who hurt you. When women ask you who hurt you, the reason they ask you this is because they see that you are so on top of your game. All I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to point out that he had failures in life. Women love to point out the fact that a man has failed in life at something, right? Myron is acing this quiz. He is acing this quiz. He is bodying this chick up and down. He's the one doing the grilling. I know what I'll do to make him more human. Oh, you definitely got finessed. And what she thinks is that Myron is going to be ashamed of the fact that he didn't used to be good with girls. No. Listen, man, I used to be terrible with girls. Dude, all of us used to be terrible with girls. And that's okay. Women think, and it's funny, they treat us like these PUAs. These old school PUAs who do nothing but, oh yeah, I've got 14 girls in my rotation and I've slept with 1,300 women. I've never been rejected. No, we deal in reality. And when we deal in reality, we talk about our wins and we talk about our failures. She thinks that Myron is a man who is ashamed of his failures. Unbelievable.
Every guy's taking L's.
There he is.
I wouldn't be in a position to be able to give this information if I didn't take plenty of L's.
listen, he's definitely been finessed before, and
See?
now he's like come back with a vengeance.
See? Oh, he's definitely been finessed before, and now he's come back with vengeance. Yeah, see that? See that? She thinks she got a W there. Oh, he's been finessed before. That's why he's like this. Well, that's why we're all like this. Of course, we've all been finessed by women. Every man gets finessed by a woman at some point. And look at the glee on her face. Oh, so the great Myron Gaines has been finessed by women. He has taken an L. Dude, like Cheyenne, no man goes undefeated, sweetheart. This woman is sitting here taking pleasure in the fact that Myron has taken L's with women. If that's all you got, you took the L.
Okay, it'll be interesting to see what like your experience with London women are.
Okay, they're not as hot as the girls in Miami, I'll just be honest. Yeah. But Miami's an anomaly. Like, we got the most attractive girls, per capita, like, in some place in the world. Like, if you could...
I fought Myron on this for years until I went to Miami. Holy smokes. Myron was right.
Like, maybe with Colombia, Brazil, etc. But, yeah, Miami's an anomaly. Yeah, British girls are not as hot as Miami girls. But it is what it is. Yeah. But we'll see what happens. I'll try to womanize here and see what happens. But my standards have went up. Oh, yeah.
Look at how turned. Oh, my God. Look at the twinkle in her eyes. Womanize.
What happens. I'll try to womanize here and see what happens. But my standards have went up.
Oh, my God. You're going to try to womanize. Oh, my goodness, dude. Dude, honestly, man. Dude, she may as well just bend over right now, y'all. She may as well bend over right now. Holy smokes. King Life shit says she's like, ooh, we got him. Look how turned on she is. Oh, my God, womanized? Whatever do you mean?
Oh, yeah. What?
That's not good.
That's a good thing. See, it's such a negative term, but womanizers are actually the best guys.
That's right.
Yeah. Womanize. I hope he meets a woman from South. Really?
They know
a woman from who?
It's attractive. They know how to take a girl on a date. They know how to treat a woman well, etc. It's the weirdos that you guys don't want. The womanizers are the ones you guys want.
That's right.
The misogynists. Those guys.
Oh.
I would argue sexism benefits women.
Really?
100%.
Of course it does.
Because with sexism, it adds a whole other standard and a whole other league for women. I mean, if there wasn't sexism, there wouldn't be a WNBA or a female MLS, or we wouldn't have different standards for, you know, female police officers or female firefighters, etc. I mean, actually in the UK, if I'm not mistaken, female firefighters can fail the test and still get the job, versus a man would never be able to do that. I can't think of anything sexist that benefits men, besides maybe being able to sleep with a lot of girls and being respected, but that's tough to do.
That's about it. Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
See? This is ridiculous. She has no idea what he's talking about. That's why she's saying it's ridiculous. She can't tell us why it's ridiculous. She's just saying this is ridiculous. Translation, this dude is talking so far over my head right now. This dude is talking so far over my head right now. Max says she is DTF real. At this point, I think two things are obvious. She definitely wants to smash Myron, number one. Number two, she's not too intelligent. Like, seriously, like, she's as dumb as a box of rocks, guys. She's as dumb as a box of rocks. Dude, there have been girls on Fresh and Fit who have more intelligent reactions to Myron's talking points than this. Other than this is ridiculous. I mean, what are we talking? I mean, do you have a rebuttal? Eben Zura says she's terrible with her comebacks. It's not that she's terrible with her comebacks. It's because she's stupid. Cheyenne Reynolds is stupid, guys. She's not intelligent. And why should she be at this point? She's attractive. Again, guys, the more attractive women are in this day and age, the dumber they tend to be. And Cheyenne Reynolds is another example in a long line of attractive women who are stupid. Again, let's go back and look at her Instagram. This is why we know she's hood. Dude, look at this. She's showing us, she's teasing us. I'm going to show you my vagina. What's the point of this? I'm going to show you my vagina. Right? I'm going to show. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Only dumb. See, look, the more she shows, the less she has to offer. Let me repeat that. The more a woman shows in terms of what she's wearing or not, the less she has to offer. Cheyenne has nothing to offer but her looks. So what is she going to capitalize on? Her looks. Namely, this little area here. Mac with the $5 super chat says pretty privileged. Yeah.
What, sleep with loads of women?
100%, very difficult.
I do agree, like, it's a lot harder for men to get sex, but I don't understand, like, why there's so much obsession with, like, this body count and everything and the double standard.
Do you have an issue that men have an issue with a woman's body count, or do you have an issue with men wanting a lot of sex?
A bit of both, really, because I kind of...
Oh, my God, of course.
So, like, you get mad if a woman is sleeping with multiple men.
Yeah, rightfully.
We don't get mad. No, Ms. Reynolds, we don't get mad if a woman sleeps with a lot of men. Not anymore. We just put her in the category that Mr. Gaines put you in, which is recreational use only. Listen, as soon as we pick up on 304 tendencies, hoe tendencies, hey man, that doesn't upset me. That doesn't make me mad at all. No, Don't get mad, guys, get laid. Recreational use only.
So?
But then if you do the same.
Men and women aren't the same.
There you go.
Well, how about this? Let's say me and you are dating, right, hypothetically, and you find out that I might have done some gay porn in the past to make some money. What would happen?
Oh, that's it.
Keep it $1,000.
What would happen?
Yeah.
I feel like...
This is when you know that women are being disingenuous. When everyone in the room knows the answer to the question, but she's not going to answer it directly. She's going to try to take this roundabout approach to maybe make herself look different.
You would break up with me. That's the truth.
Yes,
you would leave me.
Yes,
if you found out.
Well, because I would assume that you were gay, and then I'm secret to cover up your gay
But my
identity.
past matters, right?
But it's not necessarily like the fact that it's your past that matters. It's just the fact that you aren't being.
No, but that's actually a very good example. I have never thought of it that way. Huh? Your past absolutely matters.
But it was unattractive. That's how men feel about women that have a past. Men are interested in a woman's past. Women are interested in a man's future. Body count matters, ladies. If you're a hoe, you are a hoe by definition. And men are not hoes. We are hoe makers. That's the reality.
Ladies, listen, women know that body count matters. They know body count matters. That's why when you ask them, they divide it by 17. What they're upset about is the fact that it does matter. Dude, every woman knows body count. It doesn't matter, really, how many guys have you banged. Well, that's none of your business. Blackmail Media, member for 14 months to support to Donovan Myron. Rep the RP perfectly. Appreciate that very, very much. Let's continue.
Would you not be with a woman for her family background or whatever like that? Because I kind of feel when you do your background check, those things are really important.
What is she talking about? We're not talking about background checks and family. We're talking about body count. You see how she tries to convolute it? She's trying to bring she's trying to bring in all of these different things to try to delude the conversation to try to divert the conversation to what really matters. Women being 304s.
When you're dating someone, because you kind of want to understand their mindset.
Yeah, there's always exceptions to the rule, but in general, girls that come from broken homes typically tend to have very bad habits. Girls that don't have a father in their life typically tend to have bad habits. Is this all? No, but a majority of women that don't have these things in place typically don't end up being good women in general. They don't have rudimentary basics, or if they have.
Oh boy, he said rudimentary. Dude, I think the only mistake Myron only made one mistake during this interview, during this podcast, is he overestimated Cheyenne's intelligence. Cheyenne is dumb, guys. She's stupid. She is not intelligent. She is not intelligent at all. And so when Myron uses words like rudimentary, I don't think he understands that Cheyenne doesn't understand what rudimentary means. We all know what it means. But Myron just dropped a word that Cheyenne has probably never heard in her natural born life. He's really got to be careful with that. Because this woman is not intelligent at all.
Trauma in their life, whatever. You know, trauma destroys women, but it builds men.
That's all right.
This guy is insane. Like, I actually think he believes his own bullshit.
So as a guy, it's your job to find a girl that isn't, and it's going to sound terrible, and hopefully I don't get cancer from me saying this, tarnished.
Tarnished.
Yeah.
It's not really fair to say tarnished.
Yeah, well, I mean.
Because, like, a lot of people do hold themselves accountable and do the work.
Look, check this out, man. Broken men can be fixed, gentlemen. Broken women cannot. That's just all there is to it. That's just all there is to it. That's the trade-off for being a woman. The trade-off for having absolute power over the male species for the better part of a decade is that if you are irresponsible with that power, it will destroy you. With great power comes great responsibility. Women have absolute power over men for 10 years. Most women abuse this power. This is why most women are broken.
Work and personal development.
Women?
Well, yes, we do. So before you want to...
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, hold on. What did he say? Wait, hold on. I missed that.
It's going to sound terrible, and hopefully I don't get cancer from me saying this, tarnished.
Tarnished.
Yeah.
It's not really fair to say tarnished.
Yeah, well, I mean.
Because, like, a lot of people do hold themselves accountable and do the work and personal development.
Women?
Well, yes, we do.
Yeah, right. Give me a break.
So before you want to... Glad you find it funny.
There we go.
Why does he laugh
There it
at
is.
me?
He's laughing at you because Cheyenne, because you both know that you're full of it. You both know you're full of it. He's laughing at you because women don't do the work in personal development. Women are not interested in personal development. As long as women are sexually attractive, they don't work to become better at anything. That's why Myron is laughing.
Most girls don't hold themselves accountable whatsoever. Most girls rarely self-improve, if ever. Most girls think, I'm special, I'm perfect the way that I am, I'm a princess, I deserve the world, and unfortunately, reality kind of smacks them in the face because they can't keep a guy long term.
Reality smacks girls in the face when they, like Myron says, when they have to pay for their own drinks, that's when women start to self-improve. But by then it's already too late. You can't have fun on both ends. You can't have fun and sleep with a bunch of guys in your 20s and then expect those same men to take you seriously in your 30s. Cheyenne is a 32-year-old single mother. She's a post-wall single mother. She's attractive, to be sure. But like Myron said earlier, she is 1,000% recreational use only.
Get used for sex. And once modern day women understand that you actually have to compete, you actually have to show up to that job interview for that prestigious law firm in a suit and actually be ready to do the work, you're never going to be able to keep a job, or in this case, keep a guy.
Woo! Very, very good. We've hit the halfway point. of TSR Live with Donovan Sharp. You guys are watching the 904th edition of TSR Live. As always, we are multi-streaming live simultaneously to Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, MGTOW.tv, Manosphere.tv, DLive, Rumble, and a crystal clear high-resolution 4K to SharpStream, which is absolutely free on the App Store and Google Play for iOS and Android. Quick announcements here before we continue. Be sure to like the video, guys. If you like my channel, be sure to subscribe. If you have a strong opinion, whether you agree or not, drop me a comment and let me know what you think. And last but not least, gentlemen, share the video with anyone who pees standing up if you think they can use this content. If you're not getting notifications from YouTube when I go live, and let's face it, you're not, download the SharpStream app and you'll never miss another live stream. Guys, the app is absolutely free. It is available for iOS and Android. Now, when you download the app, make sure you enable the push notifications. That way you will always be notified when I go live on any platform. Not only that, you also get access to all of my premium live content absolutely free. You get access to my dating shows, my live dating shows, my exclusive live streams, Red Pill Theater, where I do play-by-play breakdowns of movies from an RP perspective, and anything else that is not safe for YouTube. Again, you can watch all of this live for free. However, if you want access to the replays of my play-by-play breakdowns like this, as well as a massive archive of over 35,000 hours of premium content, become a SharpStream member and or patron for less than 17 cents a day. Now, as a SharpStream member and or patron, you also get access to the podcast versions of my live streams like this one, which is all the content without any of the small talk, shilling, or me running my mouth about things you care nothing about, like my sponsors, my ebooks, or my bowling scores. Guys, to sign up, go to sharpstream.com or patreon.com/Donovan Sharp. Oops. Sorry about that. All right. Let us continue.
Have you ever suffered with mental health?
No, thankfully.
This is so funny. This woman just asked him, have you ever suffered from mental health? And do you see how Myron just let it roll off his back? Oh my God. Remember how Zenab reacted when Cole said, are you bipolar? She took that as an insult. This was a subtle jab. This was a subtle jab. Oh, you must be have you ever suffered from mental health? Myron did not take the bait. He's like, no, thankfully I have not.
Really?
If I'm going through...
You see this? Really? You don't suffer from mental health? Oh, that's surprising. Myron's not taking the bait.
something, I'm able to just like kind of use it as motivation to push myself through that time period.
So how do you deal with it? Through fitness, I'm guessing?
Yeah, that's a big one. I was a Division I athlete in college, and I rode. It's a very painful sport for anyone that does it. So if you can do a 2,000 meter race or a 6,000 meter race, then you can deal with a lot of other stuff,
She doesn't know what rowing is, Myron, again. Myron and listen, shout out to Myron. Shout out to Myron, like, I get it. He's given, like, he's overestimating this woman's intelligence. She has no idea what rowing is.
Like, yeah. Makes you mentally tough.
Mentally tough. Do you find that you always have to be tough?
Yeah, you can't afford to not be as a man. Because the difference is this. When a woman cries on a man's shoulder, that man doesn't lose attraction and respect for that woman. However, if a man cries on a woman's shoulder, she's inevitably going to lose respect for that man. She might not at that moment. She might be there like, I got you, whatever. But there's something revolting from a female perspective to see their man cry. Now, you might not be someone that's like that, but I've had so many women on my podcast say, I thought I can accept it, but when you cried in front of me, it just changed. No. And the reason why is because like there's this visceral like switch in a woman's head. It's like, this guy's crying in front of me, showing weakness. Damn.
There it is.
This guy can't protect me and provide for me, right? Even if it's not true, even if it's like a moment of weakness, it can show something that like, oh, this guy isn't there. Because like women are designed to look for survival value in men. Men are designed to look for replication value in women.
Yeah, I think it's unfair to like completely rule that out. Because I feel like it's fair for a man to be able to do that. You are allowed to have a moment of weakness.
Life isn't fair.
But,
well, there it is.
Life's not fair. But I think you should be able
There it is. There it is. Life isn't fair. I feel like you should. Hey, you want to know what, Cheyenne? I feel like women should reward men who treat them well. I feel like women shouldn't sleep around. I feel like men and women should be treated great in relationships. It's not, we don't know. It's not about what it should be. It's about what is. It's about what is. So she can say all she wants to. Well, I think it's only fair that if we can do it, you can do it. Just like Myron said with that $1 million smile of his. Life ain't fair, sweet cheeks. It's not. We accept it. Women typically do not.
allowed your moment of weakness, and I kind of feel like from a woman's perspective, it will be then how you then deal with that.
I think we should end world hunger. I also think that we shouldn't have nuclear weapons.
Bingo.
And people shouldn't be dying needlessly,
There it is.
etc.
There
but
it is.
I can't operate on should, could, and would. I operate on what is.
Oh my God, dude, this dude is speaking my language, dude. And look at this.
And what is that?
Look, she is turned on, dude. Look at this, another sign of attraction. Look, watch. She's going to the ear. She's touching her ear, touching her neck. Watch this.
Dying needlessly, etc. But I can't operate on should, could, and would. I operate on what is. And what
look
is.
at her. Look at her. She is absolutely turned on. She is turned on by his candor. She's turned on by his honesty. She's turned on by his ruthlessness. Watch her.
Is that women are inherently unattracted to weak men, and crying and showing vulnerability is a component to that.
No, so you wouldn't cry in front of me?
Absolutely not. Never. You would never see that.
And there was the shit test. So you wouldn't cry in front of me. He's like, absolutely not. You'll never see that. She asked that question because she knew what the answer would be. She asked that question because she knew what the answer would be, and she wanted to hear him say it. That's what she just did was basically, she said, show me your boobs. And he said, and he went like this. That's what she did. That was a question designed. That was a question designed to make her wet south of the border.
Have you ever been in love?
To a woman?
Yeah.
I've had love for women, but I don't think.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's in a man's best interest to be in love with a woman.
But I feel
You lose control.
Ooh.
So I feel like
There it is. You lose control. I've said this once, and I'll say it again. I've said this many times. The best relationship a man will ever be with, let me start over. The best relationship a man will ever be in has to be with a woman he does not love the most. If you are with the woman you love the most, just like Myron said, you lack the requisite control and discipline to do and say what needs to be done and said. I love Devin to the moon and back. There are a few things in this world that I would not do for her. Devin might be the 4th or 5th. She might be number 4 or 5 on the list of women I've loved the most. That's just how it is. Love her to death. And I hope we last a long time. But she is not the woman that I have loved the most. Not even close.
everything and your standpoint on women is going to change the moment you meet the right woman. Yeah.
Yeah, look at it. The moment you meet the right woman. So basically, she's saying that he's going to drop all of the facade. This is another shit test, guys. This is another shit test. When you meet the right woman, all of this goes out the door. Nope. Sorry. It's not the right woman. We create the right woman.
That's cute, but no. I mean, I have, I've had love for women, but I'm never gonna fall in love with a woman because when you fall in love with a woman, what happens is you start to lose grounding and you start to lose that rational thought.
Yes.
A lot of the stupid things that men do is because of love.
There it is.
So you're scared to be vulnerable.
No.
And let yourself go and be in love. Like you're gonna block yourself from emotion and to feel for something that could be.
Look how turned on she is.
Really amazing for you, because you're scared to be vulnerable.
No, because I understand that men and women are different, and men love women far differently than women love men.
I would tell her, yeah, I am afraid to be vulnerable, because when you're vulnerable to a woman, she can and will turn your life upside down. When you are emotionally vulnerable to a woman, that's when they get their hooks in you. That's when they get their hooks in you. Guys, why do you think it's every kiss begins with K, right? Oh, be emotionally vulnerable. That is weakness. And the moment a woman feels some type of way, the moment a woman feels some type of way, she uses that weakness or vulnerability against you. So we are not about to be weak or vulnerable on purpose, just because some Disney or rom-com said so. JBlaze11 $2 super chat says Michael Jordan and Tom Brady do the same thing exactly.
Men love women for real. Women love men.
Women love men for real.
No, they don't.
Yes,
Women love men under the premise that they provide value.
There it is.
Men love women idealistically. Women tend to love men more from an opportunistic standpoint.
Dude, oh my God. Do you give head? No.
Yes. You don't.
No.
Hell no.
All men, can I just say, all men say they don't, and they actually do.
Oh, see? All men say they don't, and they actually do. Boy, this is a shit test. So now she's just going to call him a liar. No, guys, look, check this out. If you don't want to give a woman head, don't give a woman head. If that's what you're into, that's fine. But dude, men really don't like going down on a woman. It's not doing anything for you. If that's the only way you can make her squirm, hey, you know what? Flick the bean. You know, flick away, lick away. But, dude, come on. Now she's going to sit here and say, well, most men tell me they don't, but they actually do. Okay, fine. If you think I'm a liar, believe it or not, I don't give a head. Sorry.
I really don't.
You've never done it in your life?
No, I've done it in my life.
So yes.
But the last time I did it was 2014. I remember specifically.
What?
Yeah, never again.
Why?
I don't like it.
Female vaginas are disgusting.
No, they're not.
Yes,
Do you eat vagina? Exactly.
Oh! Oh, my God. Wow, dude. He caught her with the whoa! Whoa, do you eat vagina? Straight, where's my cricket? Yep, the crickets. Oh, I guess my crickets button is not there. Wow, he just flattened her with that.
Point proven.
No point proven.
You don't do it. Why should I do it?
Listen, a woman's body is beautiful. For me, what I don't understand is like why it's such a stern no, because why wouldn't you want to please your woman? You know, because have you not ever seen...
Like I said before, it's a woman's job to please a man, not the other way around.
There it is.
No, that is actually ridiculous. When it comes to being...
And this is why you're a 32-year-old single mother. Gentlemen, let me make one thing clear to you. Especially when it comes to the bedroom. Dude, better than 95% of a woman's satisfaction is tied to your satisfaction. If you were to line up 100 women and give them this scenario A and scenario B. Scenario A, he pounds you out, he pounds the life out of you, he busts all in you, he shoots up the club. It's all good, right? Or he's pounding you senseless, you've got the silent shakes, you're squirting all over the place, but he doesn't go. Dude, 150 out of 100 women would take scenario A. When a woman does not please a man, the world stops. The world absolutely stops. When a woman does please a man, that gives her satisfaction. Guys, I've said this since episode 17. Why you should not care about a woman's needs in bed. I've said this from the start. The message has not changed. It is not your job to please a woman in bed if you are a man of value. You bring enough value. You bring the money, you bring the clout, you bring all of these different things. You don't need to sweat her needs in bed. You bring enough value to the table to where you don't have to do that. You ever wonder why hobosexuals are so good in bed? It's because they have to be. They don't have anything else going. They're broke boys. They got 3 baby mamas, child support, and all this other kind of stuff. They don't have a job. They're living on their mom's couch. Yeah, they got to be good in bed because they have to be. But a man who's about his business, a man who conquers the world, dude, you think I'm about to go down on a woman?
Oh, hell no!
Sorry.
Intimate and in the bedroom, it's not. It's like when you do something for someone, have you not seen how, and they like it, have you not seen how much they perform better? And I'm not just talking sexually, like in general.
I don't want to sound like an asshole, but a woman's ejaculation is irrelevant.
Bingo. Woo! Yes, sir. That's all right. Real talk. Real effing talk. Dude, I can promise you she has never heard any of this before.
You only need one ejaculation to create life, and that's the man's. Now, with that said, does that mean I'm not going to please my girl or whatever? Of course I will, but
I'm not
it's
going
elective.
down.
Definitely shit in bed.
Just like a woman's,
What did she say? Oh, she said definitely shit in bed. Oh, wouldn't she like to know? Watch.
But it's elective.
Definitely shit in bed.
Oh, definitely shit in bed. Look at the look on her face. Is that the face of a woman who really thinks that this dude is bad in bed? Women love men who do whatever they want in bed. They love it. And I'm telling you, right, I don't care what anybody tells me. Going down on a woman is female. That is submissive. Going down on a woman is submissive. I don't care what anybody says. Don't care. I don't care. Look at the look on her face. She is positively enchanted by Myron Gaines. Positively enchanted. She had no chance.
Just like a woman's, duty to go to work.
Phantom 313 with the $5 super chat. Appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Is elective. My duty to please her sexually is elective.
That's ridiculous.
How's that ridiculous?
No.
Oh, you know what? How about this?
There it is. There it is. How is that? She said that's ridiculous. How is that ridiculous? It's ridiculous because you feel like it is. This woman doesn't have a rebuttal for any of this stuff. All she's doing is disagreeing for the sake of disagreeing. If you're going to disagree, at least say something to substantiate your disagreement. It can't be like, well, I disagree because I disagree. Wendy Jesus with the $10 super chat says, ugh, Women expect men to give them the big O. Ladies, it's all on you to get your O. It's not your man's job. If you're having trouble getting an O, then that is a personal problem. Totally agree. Totally. And listen, man, I give a woman my time, my energy, my attention, my resources, protection, all that kind of stuff. I don't care about her orgasm. She is getting enough from the world. She's getting enough from the world. I'm not going to give her the orgasm either. If you want an orgasm, flick the bean. Blackmail Media with the $5 super chat says, why do women expect to be pleased in bed when they act like it's a gift to us? Women want to enjoy the gifts they give us too, so then why is he courting? Exactly. Because women believe that it is a value-loaded exchange instead of a value-for-value exchange. Women believe that when they allow you to have sex with them, that you are somehow indebted to them. Nope. This is wrong. That's why.
With that logic, I'm just going to stop paying the bills.
There it is.
That would be ridiculous.
I'll have to go work then.
Huh?
I'll have to go and work then and start paying the bills.
Hey, and then you'd lose attraction for me, wouldn't you?
Yep.
I just don't understand why, I feel if you just started doing it, you might have a better, relationship.
Look at
her.
Your woman might not like it, but I'm just saying, from a standpoint, I don't understand why you have to constantly dominate, even in this scenario.
It doesn't have anything to do with domination. If you don't like going down on a woman, there's no need to go down on her. And yes, as a man, you should, you know what? Let me rewind it. Yes, it is about domination. It is about always being dominant as a man. You should never, ever be submissive to a woman. That includes in the bed. Going down on a woman is submissive. That is a submissive behavior, gentlemen. So yeah, you're damn right. We got to be dominant all the time. We're men. That's what we're expected to do.
Having sex is an intimate thing. It's an energy exchange.
Energy exchange.
Give me a break.
More typical female gibberish. Bro, energy exchange? What the hell?
Give me a
bro,
break.
Get out of here with that.
It's a really beautiful thing. So why would you not want to make her feel good?
Most women get off on you getting off.
Oh my God.
That's the truth.
Dude, Myron is literally telling you guys exactly what I did.
If we're going to be all the way about this.
No. Women thought that.
Oh, she didn't want to go there.
No. Women used to think that through porn.
Really?
Through everything. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is what I'm saying. But women have started pleasuring ourselves, doing things. So now we know how nice certain things feel.
And women are more miserable now than ever before.
There you go.
I don't think they are.
Women derive their pleasure from serving a man they love, admire, and respect.
Bingo. Oh, dude, what did I just tell you guys 15 minutes ago?
Their children.
There
I
it is.
provide. So then you got to provide the ejaculations.
She knows he's right. She knows he's right. That's why she can't stand it. The more frustrated with him, the more frustrated she gets, the more turned on she becomes. Look at this. Look at this. There it is. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. If this little 2-moment pause, doesn't tell you anything, watch this. This woman is like, yep, want to have his babies. Watch.
Then you got to provide the ejaculations.
Look. Oh, I can't figure you out. I'm so frustrated, but I can't understand why I want to have 80 or babies right now. That's what it is. Look at her eyes lighting up. Eyes just a twinkling, just glinting right at him.
Man, I don't know what's so hard to get about
I'm trying to work out if you're being serious or you're actually playing a game with me.
Serious.
No,
a guy getting his girl off is elective. They should do it, but they don't have to. Just like I think a man has to work and his woman
Okay, we'll just do it and then just see what you get different results. That's all I'm saying.
I don't do that. I'm not. And if that.
Look at this, dude. Watch her hand. Oh, watch her hand when she's talking about Myron having sex. Watch.
Should do it, but they don't have to.
Watch.
Just like
look. Her hand is up near her ear and her neck. That's one of her tells. That is one of her tells. She is absolutely aroused right now. Look,
a man
watch.
has to work.
Just watch her.
His woman
Okay, we'll just do it and then just see what you get different results.
Now watch. Right back to the neck. Watch.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't do that. I'm not. And if that. And if that.
I don't do that. Listen to her giggle. He says, I don't do that. Listen to she's like, she is tickled pink. Watch.
And then just see what you get different results.
And see, again, she's shit testing him. She is trying to get him to do something that he doesn't want to do. And every single time he shoots down the shit test, she becomes more turned on. He said, I don't do that. Listen.
That's all I'm saying.
Listen.
I don't do that. I'm not. And
guys, you can't make this up. You can't make this up, guys. You can't make this up. Dude, even her body, even her legs Even her legs are different. Even her legs are different. Her body posture, it's all different. She's engaged. She's not sitting back. She is 100% invested in Myron Gaines. She absolutely wants to be Mrs. Gaines. But she won't be.
And if that's what she needs to get off, well, too bad. I'm not doing
There
it.
it is.
Oh.
Real talk.
Yeah, because that's a submissive thing too.
Oh my! Are you serious, dude? This is dude. This is like Jay Blaze says Myron is Donovan's greatest student, dude. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, dude. This is like this is incredible. This is incredible. Like there's a tear. I have a tear. I'm getting emotional. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Guys, this is why we teach this stuff, man. This is why we teach this stuff.
Like, I'm not.
What is your issue with men submitting to women?
Oh my
Like genuinely,
God.
I feel like this is a big issue of yours.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
It's a big
that's what I'm
issue.
saying, but
It's a big issue of everybody. Here comes more shit tests.
I'm just saying, don't go into, don't.
Go into what?
Don't go into it, because you're
Well, you asked him the question, sweetheart. Do you want the answer? She says, what's the issue with you being submissive to women? And he's about to tell her, and she's like, no, don't do it. Please don't make me more turned on by you.
to go into it. I'm just saying, genuinely, you have such an issue with just
You don't like when I use your
men.
logic on you.
He has definitely got some issues. No, I just don't like the fact that you...
He has definitely got some issues. Why?
Your logic on you.
He has definitely got some issues.
Oh, he's definitely got some issues. And you love those issues. Look at that. Dude, look at the smile. Look at the twinkle in her eye. Oh my God, he's got issues. Issues are hot. Issues are hot. Wow.
No, I just don't like the fact that it's this power dominating thing that you want as a man. Like, yes, you can have it, but just in some situations, just know when to also submit as a man and surrender.
No, guys, no. No. As a man, you should never submit, never surrender. Never submit, never surrender. You kidding me? Submit to a woman? Like, what kind of logic is that? Dude, what? What are we doing?
Not everyday masculine man.
This is
Glad you find it funny.
Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah. So you don't want us to act like a man all the time. Yeah, you should just, be submissive, act like a bitch every once in a while, just so whatever.
We will not. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Woo!
We don't concede to women.
So women have been dogs, terrorists. What's the relationship like with the women in your life, like family-wise?
Fantastic. It's actually my mom that taught me a lot of I grew up in a Muslim household, so she was the one that told me, don't commit to these Western women, blah, blah, blah. So my mom is actually like a very strong symbol in my life when it comes to navigating this situation. If it weren't
Oh, this is funny. He said, I grew up in a Muslim household. Uh-oh. Cheyenne can't insult him now because then she would be insulting Islam.
for her, I'd probably be a simp.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up but my parents are together to this day. My dad, my dad was the man, my mom was the woman. My dad led, my mom followed, and they have a fantastic relationship, and a big part of that is because they stuck to their roles.
There you go. That's it. They adhere to traditional gender roles.
And it was my mom that told me from a young age, don't marry these American women, these Western women. They're not gonna cook and clean.
Yeah, Jay Blaze says, shout out to Mama Gaines. Yeah, real talk.
For you, they're not gonna take care of you. You're gonna come to the home, it's gonna be disheveled, blah blah blah. And I used to think to myself, like, Mom, chill, what's wrong with you? But now
Then
that
he
I'm
moved to
32 versus being 12, 20 years later, I'm able to look back on that advice and be like, God damn, Mom was spending some heat back in the day.
Mom was right.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it makes sense. Wow, now he's got her agreeing with him.
it's understandable why you think the way that you think because of your environment and your influence.
Ah, this is funny. So this is a sideways jab. Oh, that makes sense. This is why you think the way you think is because your environment and influence. The environment and the influence, that was a part of it. The other part is experience. Shared experiences. Guys, again, the anecdotal and empirical data. This is why this community exists. This community doesn't exist because Myron Gaines grew up in a Muslim household. No, man. No, nobody taught us this. Nobody taught us any of this. Guys, we had to learn these lessons, and they are learned the hard way, trust me.
Which is a good thing for you,
my background, right? Like I didn't like at first it was like, okay, I don't agree with this, right? Because I used to be like, you know, growing up American. I was born in Connecticut. I was like, Mom, you're wrong. Like women aren't like that. What's wrong with you? Blah blah blah. Like you're a misogynist, Mom, and you got some ingrained misogyny, right?
You even said that. Like,
No. But I back then I don't even think I knew what that word was. That's like a buzz term nowadays that no one knows the definition of anyway. But anyway, so as I got older, right, like. The things that she started to say started to reflect more and more.
Look how intrigued she is. There's her other hand up by her left ear now.
I dealt with more and more girls, and I was like, what the hell?
She's fiddling around with that earring. Guys, this is dude, she is enchanted by Myron. She is absolutely enchanted by Myron. He's got her, hook, line, and sinker.
What the hell is going on here? And talking with other men, talking with, you know, with women, etc. My experiences. Like, and then talking with thousands of men, and then also talking with, I'm in a very unique position where I've talked to both genders on a podcast, coaching sessions, etc. So I'm in a, you know, very certain situation where I'm able to get anecdotal evidence. I have statistics, etc. to back up what I'm saying. And I would say my approach to dealing with women, dating, relationships, sex, etc. is a very pragmatic way to approach the dating marketplace based on today's scenarios.
That's
Would
right.
this dating advice working in the 1950s?
Yeah.
Maybe not, because women were different back then.
There you go.
But nowadays, they're significantly different. Like from...
Dude, women are older. They're heavier. They're more unruly. That's why. I remember I had David West on. And shout out to David. Love David to death, man. But that dude was clearly lost. And I remember Kevin said something in the chat, something that alluded to his experience. And he said, and I was telling him that what Kevin was saying was right. And he says, well, I'm not gonna take advice from Kevin Samuels. I said, well, why not? He said, because I take advice from my preacher. I said, whoa, wait a minute. What? He says, yeah. He said, if you're asking, David said this to me, if you're going to ask me, should I take advice from Kevin Samuels, who's twice divorced, or my preacher? I'm taking advice from my preacher. No. You see, your pastor is giving you advice that apply to the women that he dealt with. He didn't deal with the average rank and file 304s that you are dealing with at this point. A lot of female advice is antiquated because it's old, it's outdated. And that's exactly what Myron is talking about.
A more negative standpoint, not to a man's benefit.
Would you have a partner with a body count over 30?
Over 30, okay.
Right, yes.
A partner? Yeah, listen, I'll smash a girl who's got a body count over 30.
That's a hell.
But I'm not gonna, dude, I'm not about to commit to one.
No.
Unacceptable, disgusting, would never wife that girl up. Recreational use only, guys.
There it is.
Why a hell no? What's yours?
What's my body count? What's the term in England when you want to invoke the Fifth Amendment, but you can't?
No comment.
No comment. There we go.
So no comment.
Good. That's the best way. See, she tried to trap him. And when girls ask you what your body count is, this is a trap question. Because no matter what you say, she's going to accuse you of lying. What's your body count? 74. Psh, no way. Stop the cap. What's your body count? 10. Oh, yeah, I knew you weren't good with girls. What's your body count? 300. I don't believe you're telling the truth. So when a woman asks you what your body count is, say, honestly, I stopped counting a long time ago. That's the only answer.
Comment, so is yours over 200?
No comment.
300.
Look how oh my God. Look at this. She is asking him, is him over a 200, 300. Look
over 200.
Look how turned on she is. Watch.
300.
Woo! Look at this. Oh my God. Look at the expression on this woman's face. Holy schmoly. Holy schmoly. This woman will take all of the semen her uterus can handle right now. Insane. Ben with the $5 super chat says, hey, Donovan, where have you been? And are you back to regular streaming again? Yeah, just wanted to, took some time off, did some traveling for the holidays. But yes, I am back regular streaming again. And I visited the Save-A-Hoes this past weekend, yes.
Yours is a lot more.
Sparta.
Wow, and yours is over 300 and then you want to get mad at 30. This isn't even a double standard anymore. Like, he's just taking it too far. I think it's more attractive if a man doesn't, because if you can...
Oh my God, are you serious? I think it's more attractive if a man doesn't bang chicks.
No, it is. Like, if you can show discipline, why are you laughing?
Yeah. Oh my God, dude, this is easy. And I had the 3 women on, and they told me the same BS. You know what I asked them? Okay, take 2 guys. You got a man who's a 40-year-old virgin, and you got a man who's banged 40 chicks. Which man is more attractive? They all picked the one that was not the virgin. Here we go again with more virtue signaling.
No, because if for me, it shows like self-control and discipline.
Oh,
Most men, if left to their own devices, want to have sex with as many women as possible. Men are designed to spread seed. We want quantity. Women are designed to protect their egg for the best seed. Women want quality.
I'll tell you this. I would bet you dollars to donuts that her baby daddy was most certainly not a virgin. I'll tell you that right now. The man she chose to procreate with, the man she chose to make another human with, was absolutely good with women. Stop it.
We're very different.
Do you think you're liked as a person?
That's a good question. That's a very, very good question. And my thing is, create a legacy.
Yep.
So that whether they like you or not, they respect you.
That's right.
That's what I care about. I don't care if people like me or not. Because I'll tell you this, there's plenty of girls that I've had sex with that didn't like me, but they respected me.
That's right.
Because women must respect you to fuck you.
Yeah.
Would you change your lifestyle for your partner? Hell no.
Yes and no. So why wouldn't you?
Because I'm the man.
Yes.
You were attracted to me in the first place because of my lifestyle.
Dude,
I'm not
look
gonna
at her
change who I
body
am
language.
because of a woman.
She loves this.
When a man changes for a woman, he grows into something she's going to have contempt for. When a woman changes for a man, she'll grow into something he'll love. That's how I got you in the first place. Why would I change? And that's the biggest mistake that guys make, is they get in a relationship, they get comfortable, they get fat, they lose their ambition.
Holy
I got her,
smokes.
yeah, blah, blah, blah. And that woman starts to lose what? Respect for him.
Dude, he is cooking this chick. She wasn't ready. You guys remember that old meme, Sharkeisha? No, she wasn't ready. That's what this is.
When a woman changes for a man, he gains more respect for her.
There it is.
Men and women are so different, aren't they?
They are. When you're changing for a woman, that inevitably puts her in a leadership role. And when a woman's in a leadership role, she's going to lead you all right.
Do you notice how her legs are now closer to him? Yeah, these are, even Zuer says, yeah, these are terrible questions. Like, dude, nothing that she has asked or said to Myron is thought-provoking. If you're going to be a host or a presenter, your job is to be thought-provoking. She's a pretty slut with a kid, man. She's a pretty slut with a kid, guys. That's all this woman, that's all. And again, no shade. I mean, look, man, she makes a good living and this and that and the other, and her big toe is rather ugly, right? Her big toe is rather ugly, but it's one of these deals where she doesn't, like, there's nothing impressive about her other than the way she looks. Nothing. She's not even asking good questions. And my guess is that she probably, dude, honestly, she probably didn't even make up the questions. Ay, ay, ay.
To the end of the relationship.
She agreed.
Yeah.
Would you ever give your partner your phone password? Nope.
No, why not?
I'm not going to let a girl look at my phone.
Why?
Because I'm going to have other girls in there. 100%. The thing is that most...
Do you see how honest he was? I'm not letting her look at my phone because I got other girls in there. And look how turned on she is. Oh, my God. I think Myron, listen, Cheyenne is attracted to most of her guests. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on. But I think she is the most attracted to Myron. Her body language screams, bend me over, pull my hair, and do bad things to me.
Someone can't handle the truth. So I'm very big on like being upfront and letting her know, listen, I'm going to have other girls, whatever it may be, but you're the main one. And she's got to accept that. But her looking at my phone is just going to hurt her feelings.
So you want an open relationship?
Yeah, open on mine, close on her end.
That's not fair, though.
Life isn't fair. Oh!
I don't know. I just kind of feel like the kind of relationship that I want isn't that.
What if I told you women don't know what they want in general?
Some don't.
No, most don't. Oh,
Some.
my God.
This has been statistically proven that women don't know what they want.
Cool. In your little incel culture podcast.
There it is. Cool. And you're the Incel Culture Podcast. See that? See, he won that little interaction. He said, okay, you got me, but I'm going to insult you. Okay.
Okay. Women don't know what they want, and worse yet, they're not going to be honest about what they want.
That's right.
Because of strict societal standards where they don't want to look like hoes.
Yeah, because you guys call women hoes.
Rightfully so.
Anything. Not rightfully
Yes.
so.
Yes.
Why can't we
Why
call
can't
guys
it-
bums, but we
but
can't
why
call
can't-
girls
why
hoes?
can't-
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Because you call us hoes, right? Rightfully so, because most women are hoes. But Myron's asking the right question. Okay, we can't call women hoes, but why can you call men bums? Men, we're held accountable for our inadequacies, as we should be. As we should be. You call out a woman on her inadequacies, and the world ends. Dre Raven says, notice she keeps bringing it back to her personally. She wants, of course she does. Of course she does.
Women just like be sexually liberated. Genuinely, why does she have to be a hoe?
Okay.
Being sexually liberated is being a hoe.
Do you want to be a hoe?
I don't really care what you think if you're going to say I'm a hoe.
No,
but I'm saying.
No, I'm asking you. I'm
I
not
attacking
you. I'm asking you this as a question.
I don't want to be labelled a hoe for what you guys paint as a hoe.
Well, let's peel a layer back.
He should just ask her what her body count is. What's your body count? There you go.
Do you want to go out and have sex with a bunch of different men at the same time?
Why would I want to do that?
Okay. You want to hear something magical? Most women don't want to do that.
That's
Most
right.
girls don't even want to be hoes yet. Girls
Nope.
argue and debate to be hoes. I don't get it. They don't even want to be hoes.
We don't, but it's just a double standard. We don't want you to.
Wah.
Sorry.
There's a. Are we
Yeah,
gonna cry?
cry.
Like, I mean, there's a bunch of double standards
No,
that
I'm
don't
not gonna
benefit
cry,
men.
but I'm just saying that I feel like this hyper-independence liberation movement is because we're just sick of men like you that want to just attack women for being able to do something that you guys are doing just as much.
I'm not attacking. I'm
No,
reporting
but
a
I'm
fact.
saying in general, like.
We're not attacking women at all. No, we're not attacking women. We're just letting them know, hey, if you want to be a hoe, be a hoe. Just understand that you will be put into the category of recreational use only. Like see, women don't have a problem with women do have a problem with men calling them 304s. That's for sure. But they have a bigger problem with the consequences that comes with being a 304. They have a bigger problem with men who don't commit to them because they're 304s. Mike Hawk, $10 super chat, says, Cheyenne's questions are provocative for BPs, muggles, and normies. That platform was not ready for Myron or any Crimson Capsule aware guest. Dude, he is slicing and dicing this chick. $5 super chat from Eben Zur says she only asks questions for recreational use /304 tendencies, not in the relationship angle like raising kids, yet claims she's a quality woman. Yeah, exactly. She hasn't asked him She hasn't asked him about marriage. She hasn't asked him about children. All of her questions are, well, I want to be a hoe.
I'm reporting a fact. If a woman is promiscuous, she is by definition a hoe.
Okay. And you, sleeping around?
I am a homemaker.
Right. Homemaker. You're just an idiot.
Men can't be hoes.
That's so funny. I'll bet she thought that was funny. She couldn't let that on.
Okay.
Men that have sex with a lot of women are successful.
In your eyes, as men, this is the thing. It's like this brother.
In your opinion, no, sweetheart. That's in your eyes. Men who have sex with a lot of women are attractive to all women. This is so funny. This is why we know women can't hide their nature. Like she is positively enchanted by Myron Gaines. She wants to have for this dude's kids. Yet she's gonna sit here and act like, I don't care what he thinks.
Thing. It's you guys. It's
Incorrect.
you.
Okay, let's go back to biology.
No, we're not going to keep going back to biology, actually.
Because that's where
We're not going to keep going back to biology, but that's what explains it.
Why does he keep going back to biology?
Because biology rules, sweetheart. Like, our biological firmware is what dictates our actions and objectives. That's why, Cheyenne. She doesn't want to keep going back to biology because he keeps destroying her arguments with biological facts. That's why she doesn't want to keep going back to biology.
We're not in a science lesson.
Actually, we kind of are. We're not in a science lesson. Why do we keep going back to biology? It's not a science lesson. Tell me she didn't sound like a bratty 13-year-old at that very moment.
So, what would you do if I was going on holiday every other month?
Recreational.
You'd be single.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Are we going together? Or are you going by yourself? Sometimes. Oh no, you'd be single.
Single. Yep.
What would you do if I couldn't cook?
Single. Yep.
Can you cook?
That's irrelevant.
No. Can you cook though?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, can you fight?
Oh! Oh my God! Wow! Whoa! 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 I have never ever heard a rebuttal like that. Unbelievable. I've never heard that. She said, "Can you cook?" And what she was going to try to say, "Oh, well, can you cook? Well, you can cook for yourself." He's like, "Can you fight?" Oh my God. Woo-wee.
That's pointless questions.
How's it
Oh my God, dude, he is absolutely frying this girl.
pointless question? I'm trying to get to know you.
Because that's your job.
What's my job?
To make sandwiches.
Did he actually just say, my job is to make sandwiches?
He did.
How am I going to fight off the intruders if you don't make sandwiches?
Dude. Oh, my goodness. Holy smokes. What you guys are witnessing here, this is a perfect example of what we like to call amused mastery. This is amused mastery. Not only is he speaking facts, he's simultaneously picking fun at her ignorance and her lack of honesty. This is unbelievable. How can I fight off the intruders if I'm hungry? Guys, what this is a case study. This is a case study in amused mastery. Holy smokes. Wow.
You're a dick. What would you do if
There it is. See? She said, "You're a dick." See? There you go. He checkmated her, and what did she bring? What did she say? "You're a dick." Cool. Next question. Checkmate.
I earned more money than you?
It would never happen.
How do you know that?
Because no girl's going to match my ambition or drive.
I'm quite an ambitious woman.
LOL. That's cute, but it would never happen.
He said, "LOL." Wow. Dude, he is bodying
Men
this.
build the world for real.
Why is the goal always about being on top, firstly?
Well, missionary is a fantastic position, first of all.
Yep.
And the other reason why.
Amused mastery. Look at this guy. Oh my God. Dude, dude. Myron is singing lullaby to this woman. This is Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. This is holy moly. Oh my God.
Why men have to be on top is because that's the only thing women respect.
There's so many people that just like a nice, quiet, humble life.
Here's the thing. All women, you know what?
Stop saying all women as well.
Okay, now that you said that. All women want a guy that's better than them.
Why do you get annoyed and so frustrated about men that are simps?
They're giving women that don't deserve attention and validation.
There it is. Yes, there it is. I hate simps, guys. I hate simps. And the very definition of a simp is a man who gives an undeserving woman access to his time, his energy, his attention, and his resources. That's the definition of a simp. Giving an undeserving woman access to his time, energy, attention, and resources. That's the definition of simping. That's the definition of simping.
Not for everybody.
It's nice when you have men that are attentive to your needs.
By you being successful and being the man that she wants in general, you're already attentive to her needs.
What would you do if your family didn't like me?
Too bad. I've made, mistakes in Islamic culture, but my parents trust my judgment and they would accept it.
What would you do if I had a lot of male friends?
A girl that has a lot of guy friends is a problem. That's a liability.
Be single.
Male friends, big red flag. If a girl has a bunch of male friends and she's not willing to give that up to be with you, for the streets.
Women value a man that has social proof. Men don't care about a woman's social proof. When you have friends, it's a liability. When I have friends, it's social proof. It makes me more attractive. It makes you less attractive.
What would you do if your friends were liking my pictures?
I don't associate with men that can't attract women. All my
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't associate with men that can't attract women. Dude, this is God. Dude, this is God level game. Yeah, Vaughn says he's toying with her now. He is toying with her. Yeah, she's annoyed and turned on at the same time. Jay Blaze says, "Don, that's an insult to Manny Pacquiao." Okay, touche. You're right. That is an insult to Manny Pacquiao. But he dominated that Manny Pacquiao fight back on May 2nd, 2015.
Friends are good with women. And there's a bunch of reasons for this, but you can't hang out with simps.
Did you see her cross her legs? This is why you know her vagina is getting wet. Watch her legs. Watch her legs.
There's a bunch of reasons.
There it is. There it is. Look. Oh, see, now she's giving him the F me eyes. Look how turned on she is by this guy.
For this, but you can't hang out with simps. You can't have friends that are thirsty for women.
That's right.
Yeah, simps mess everything up, but makes it better for guys like us, man. We just come in and it is what it is. We clean up.
Anytime a woman is the focal of a man's life, it's a problem.
That's right.
100%.
She
and
says
the only
no.
way a man can give a woman the best life is when she's not the focus.
Woo!
I don't think so.
Well, that's easy for you to say as a woman.
What would you do if I wanted to start an OnlyFans?
You'd be single.
You serious?
Yeah.
You'd be single.
Why'd I be single?
Because I'm not gonna have my girl out there on the internet showing her butthole for $3.99. The girl wants to do OnlyFans? Bro, you ain't got a girl, you got a 304.
Real talk.
To the streets she shall return, I'm telling you, or else your life is gonna suck.
She belongs to the streets.
Wanted to make my own money.
Can't do it.
Look at it. Look, Myron, dude, Myron knows he knows he's playing with her now. Look at the smile on his face.
Shall
It's like
return,
the
I'm telling you, or else your life is gonna suck.
But what if I just wanted to make my
Look at the smile on his face. He's like, oh yeah, I'm dancing with this chick. Yeah.
own money?
Can't do it being my assistant or something else?
Of your assistant, an actual paid assistant.
Yeah, paid by penis. You get.
Oh my God, Myron stole that from me. He said paid by penis. Myron, you plagiarizing motherfucker. Dude, I was the one that said I pay her in penis first. I was the one that said that first. Unbelievable.
And everything else. You get the lifestyle, you're living for free, traveling the world, whatever it may be.
Yeah, I'm not about to pay you for that. Yeah, I pay you in I pay you with my time, my energy, my attention, my resources, and penis, my terps.
You get the title of my last name. It's a W for you all the way. You get seen in public with me.
His ego is through the roof.
And you fucking love it. She loves it. She loves it. Shamar Williams, $5 super chat, says the growth in Myron is astounding. This dude is on God mode. Dude, he is playing, dude, he is singing lullaby to this girl. Rocker21, $2 says Myron is like Bruce Lee dancing around his enemy. This is impressive. This is remarkable. I knew Myron would do well. I didn't know he would do this well. Like, he is, like, dude, wow. Wow.
How do you think you've done on the date?
I thought this was supposed to be a date.
Yes. Oh, would you like me to be more submissive? Oh my God. Hi. would that make you feel better?
No, because you're a hoe.
It would, but it's okay. It was a debate. It's fine.
Really? So next time, if you want to date...
A debate date.
So if a
Debate
woman
date.
wants to date you, she
Yeah.
just has to come being a pick-me.
I mean, giving a man what he wants, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, of course not.
You're expecting a masculine man that's a leader, ambitious, etc. So I expect a woman that's feminine and submissive.
See, now she's enjoying this. Now she's enjoying this back and forth. Now she's starting to enjoy it.
I don't understand why it's a crime for a man to want a woman to the opposite of him when women want the opposite of themselves.
There you go.
Being toxically masculine.
Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. This is it. This is it right here, y'all. This is it right here. Look at this. Watch this look. You know what? I'm going to slow this down so that you guys can see this. This is remarkable. This is absolutely remarkable. I want you guys, I'm going to turn the sound down. Watch this. This is slow motion. Watch this. Look, watch. There it is. There it is. Let me rewind that one more time. Watch. Look at this. This is the body. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is the body language of a woman who wants to have that man's babies. This is it. Like, he has absolutely conquered her. He has absolutely conquered her. Nobody has spoken to her in this way as unapologetically. And guess what? He wasn't a dick about it. You don't have to be a dick about it when you're talking to women about this sort of thing. No, just be playful. Be playful, be honest, be direct. No need to be a dick. Oops.
So if I surrender and be more submissive...
It'll make you way more attractive.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I would take you on a serious date if you were submissive.
Very.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Look at her.
So we're just going to...
This part where
oh boy, look at this. Oh, it's getting real now. It's getting real now. Look. Watch. Look at this. It's getting real now because she's all turned on. Watch.
attractive.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I would take you on a serious date if you were submissive.
Look, watch.
Oh.
She doesn't know what to do with herself. Watch.
Wow.
Well.
So we're just going to...
Yeah. See, she nervously looks at her fingernails and then she, oh boy.
No, I'm just kidding.
Don't keep it rolling. Exhausting. That was heavy.
It was fantastic. I won the debate.
Yeah, you think she likes you?
I know she does.
I think she respects me.
This just turned into a debate, and this is the problem. Like, he doesn't let me just challenge him and not every day argue, you know?
I don't feel like I got grilled at all. Like I said, I'm a professional when it comes to deciphering womanese. And I do this all the time. I'm a professional womanizer / misogynist, so this is what I do.
I know he's got some deep-rooted issues that he needs to work on, because right now he's projecting it into society in the wrong way.
Does she even, can she even spell projecting?
Well, I'm not delusional, so I'm going to say a 10 out of 10.
Once again, this is the kind of breeder man that I will not entertain. He believes in what he wants.
Stop the cap.
It's the kind of man I would not entertain. What makes you think that he would want to entertain you, sweetheart?
Then he probably does get women because of his bullshit that he spills. So that's on him. But for me, it's a no, so he's going to get a 3.2.
Ah, that's funny. She gave him a 3.2. Oh, boy. Dude, she wants his kids so badly. I think she wants his kids so badly. I think Devin actually nailed this. I think Devin nails it with this. She says, I think her shtick is to try it. She says, I think her shtick is trying to get high-value men to want to sleep with her, which isn't a talent. Oh, wow. Wow. Comment of the night. That's it. That's it. All she wants, dude, that's her shtick. I totally agree. All this woman does is try to get high-value men to want to fuck her. That's that. And she uses this platform to try to dangle that carrot, to try to dangle that carrot. And like I told you guys right at the beginning, what makes Myron so good at what he does is he doesn't want to smash these women. He's not trying to smash her. He doesn't care if she wants to smash or if she doesn't care. He does not care whether or not she's attracted to him. And let's be clear, she is. That is absolutely positively why. This is absolutely positively why he did so well. She said that I would never entertain this guy. He's a 3.2. That is all cap. That is 100% cap. This woman would let Myron do whatever filthy debaucherous thing he wanted to do with her in bed, and she would like it. Wow. Wow. What a scene. What a scene. Tomorrow, I am going to, I might dissect, I don't know. I don't know that Fresh's date is going to be as interesting. I don't know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. I guess whatever's the most interesting is what I'll talk about. I don't pre-watch these so that you guys can get my organic reactions to this. So you guys can see the reaction in real time. But I don't know. Something tells me I would not enjoy it as much as Myron's. Rita, member for 21 months, says she gave him a low score because she wants to smash. Absolutely. Absolutely. And which just goes to show what Myron. This goes to show what Myron said was right. Women are not honest about what they want in a man. They are not honest about what they want in a man. Black Lemur says, how about the grilling episode with Dizzle? Okay. Oh, so Fresh did do well. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know. All right. Well, Dev, put it on the poll, man. Put it on the poll. Listen, man, you guys drive the bus here. You guys drive the bus here. Do you guys want me to break down and react to Fresh's grilling episode? Put it on the poll, Devin. Put it on the poll. And while I'm waiting for the results, I will go back and I will read older comments. Shout out to Pearl. Congratulations to Pearl for hitting 800,000 subscribers. Pearl hit 800,000 subscribers. It is absolutely incredible what she's doing. It's absolutely incredible what she's doing. Jay Blaze says, women can destroy countries. It's happening to the West now. Yes, it is. And then Max says, then have the audacity to blame men. Yeah, that is exactly right. Very, very good. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this the easy way. If you want me to do the fresh episode tomorrow, type yes. If you don't, type no. I'm gonna give you guys 60 seconds. I'm gonna give you guys 60 seconds. I'm gonna give you guys 60 seconds to vote. Oh, well, there it is. There's the poll. I'm gonna close the poll in 60 seconds. I'm gonna close the poll in 60 seconds. So I'll just sit here and BS with you guys. Glad the Eagles are still undefeated. Glad the Eagles are still rolling along. The Philadelphia Eagles are still rolling along. I'm hoping that, and of course we have Saturday football now. Saturday football. Then of course we've got the 49ers and the Seahawks. The 49ers and the Seahawks play tonight. So very much looking forward to that. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's going to be. It doesn't even look like it's going to be close. It looks like you guys want me to break it down. As of right now, we've got 103 votes. 91% of you said yes. 9% of you said no. So, all right, cool. Okay, very good. Casual Germ says these are enlightening and entertaining. Of course, I want to see more. Okay, and you want to know something? I think reacting to these will. I think reacting to these will also point out some deficiencies in male knowledge and in male game, right? Because listen, we know, dude. We know that Cheyenne. We know she's a 304. We know she belongs to the streets, etc., 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 etc. Right? We know she belongs to the streets. We got all that. But it would be very interesting to see how certain, even high status men, can be simps. Even high status men can be simpish. Eben Zuer says, I wonder how some content creators are saying she destroyed. No, dude, nobody thinks she destroyed Myron, dude. Nobody thinks she destroyed Myron. Devin in the chat says, it's going to be a pretty good game. I see what you did there, Dev. I see what you did there. That is going to do it for this, the 903rd episode of TSR Live. Thank you guys all for watching. I will see you tomorrow.